Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome back. How are we doing today, you fellow apes, ape-as, gorillas, orangutans, silverbacks, the whole 9 yards? It is your boy Trey from Trey's Trades. I think that's what they freaking call me. We're back again for another AMC live podcast, another bell-to-bell market hour stream. What is up? How are we doing? I'm very excited to come back here today. And holy Toledo, we're having a heck of a freaking morning. AMC at the height was up 4%. We hit $10.19. Baby, this is absolutely freaking beautiful. I don't know how you can't get excited looking at this kind of stuff, and this is just some clean freaking growth. We stayed over the VWAP, the volume weighted average price for the entire pre-market up until the last 5 minutes or so. We had a little bit of a pullback down here to about $9.99 or so, just hanging right below that freaking $10 mark. But man, what an absolute powerhouse of a day. Speaking of powerhouse days, the market is just freaking ripping right now. You pull up the hottest sectors. You've got materials, energy, financials, industrials, consumer discretionary, healthcare, and technology, all freaking ripping. The only sector that is really not performing well today is utilities. Utilities is not hanging, but god dang, holy Toledo, Bob Saget. If you were rocking Microvision, congrats to you. You are cooking with Crisco. You are rocking right now. It would have been 2 streams ago. 2 streams ago, I recommended that you get some call options back when when Microvision was sitting at about $10 or so. And if you were rocking those right now, you would be up like freaking 500, 600, 700%. You'd be up a massive amount of cash. So Microvision is going to Tendy Town right now, absolutely crushing, and we are loving to see it. I picked up another little play on the side here. AAL, American Airlines. I have a feeling this is going to do something pretty dirty. I'm not going to lie. It's a very similar setup to what we saw with Microvision. So I'm in this with a dollar cost average. I did average down here a little bit. At a dollar cost average of about $21.06 with 76 shares. Not a ton of cash. It comes out to about $1,650. Up about 3%, $50 right now. And I'm going to be rocking this here today. So this is going to be my little side play along with my Clove $9 calls. I do still think those are going to do something pretty freaking decent here. But AMC, oh my gosh, how can you not get excited about this? We're going to go through the basic numbers that we've got rocking right now with AMC as we continue to get more people rolling in here, but we're probably going to wait until about market open. Then I'm going to give you guys the rundown on the Ortex numbers we have available to us because they are freaking sexy. Whew. Holy Toledo. Man, this is looking filthy, man. I'm just so freaking pumped. Dude, thanks so much, Trey. I got 3 $10 calls, expires May 21st. I'm stonked, bro. Hey, John is cooking, man. I'm telling you, this stuff is too easy. And Lamp, we got Lamp over here in the corner. Lamp is the magician behind the entire show. Lamp runs the ordeal. I am simply the messenger. He gives me all the things to say, and I just tell you guys what he has to say. So we're cooking with whatever Lamp's got rocking. This is looking dirty, man. Oh, baby. Let's go. 1.3 million pre-market volume now on AMC. It's actually a little bit behind on Webull. Webull says it's 613,000, but I'll take your word for it. I will trust that it is 1.3 million because I have heard from multiple people that AMC's volume is, or I should say the Webull volume is just usually lagging. I also got my shorts on. Guys, you're going to be pumped about this. You guys usually see the Flamingo shorts, but we were rocking something new. These are the Van Gogh shorts, man. Look at this. Van Gogh. How can you not get excited about that? Beautiful. Starry night, man. You got to have those starry nights. That is what we're rocking right now here with AMC is a freaking starry night. It might be 8:18 Central Standard Time in the morning, but it is a freaking beautiful starry night. Looking at the AMC price action we got rocking right now, baby. This is delicious. Absolutely freaking awesome. American Airlines announced reduced cash burn rate. Oh, that's good. That's good for sure. I'm playing it based on a technical setup. I'm not going to be holding this for a long time. Maybe a 1, 2, 3 day swing somewhere in that neck of the woods. But if I go up 10, 20% on this, I'll be very happy taking profits. I'm all about nickels and dimes over time. You can double your portfolio with 8, 10% gains, right? So 8, 10% gains, you turn $10,000 into just shy of $20,000. You get 12, 10% gains, you turn $8,000 into, oh wait, what did I just say? Oh, 10,000 into 20,000 with 10% gains, and then you turn 10 grand into 30 grand with 12 of those same 10% gains. So you can really cook with Crisco just by stacking those 10% days over and over and over and over. So a little bit of fun on the side as we wait for AMC to do what it's going to do. The cash has still not hit my account. I keep checking my bank account, and we don't have it yet in regards to the $35,000 that I'm going to be putting into AMC. But guys, when that does hit, you guys will know because I'll be streaming as I dump that 35 grand into AMC sporadically throughout the day. So you guys have that to look forward to. Very, very excited to be able to do that. It's going to be an absolute freaking blast. Man, what a beautiful day. Trey, AMC Day is trending. Please get us help us get it to #1 and tweet this as well. Oh, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. 100%. Let's make it happen, man. Twitter. AMC day. If you're ever gonna retweet anything I tweet, this is the one. Let's get this bad boy trending. Boom. You guys want to do me a favor? You have a Twitter, come over to this and like and retweet it so we can get AMC Day freaking trending. That would be the absolute best case scenario here, my friends. We really want to get this thing to the freaking moon, baby. That's what we're hoping for here today. So AMC is up 2% right now. Gamestop is up about 0.62%. And the volume on GameStop is incredibly low. If you look at the order flow here so far, you've had about $73 million of inflow so far in GameStop, and AMC has had about $44.75 million. So GameStop has actually had a little more inflow than AMC has. However, AMC is cooking, which means that we are outweighing the sellers with some incredible buying. That is looking absolutely freaking beautiful. I am so pumped about the price action we're seeing here so far. We are in the green again. I'm positive on my position. I don't know about you guys, but that feels pretty dang good to not see that red in your freaking portfolio. So that is looking dirty. I am 250K into AMC, says Taylor. Dang. Whale alert. Whale alert. Drop some freaking whales in the chat. We've got our boy Taylor with 250K in AMC, man. That is dirty. That's freaking disgusting. MVIS is doing great. MVIS is crushing right now. Up 13.4% as it sits right now, and it is at a crazy run up to about $14.43. And the Fibonacci retracement on this, the retracement is beautiful. I mean, you can't ask for a better retracement. It's barely touched this 38.2% retracement on the 1 minute candles, and it's still just hanging very strongly. So Microvision looking super strong right now, and the tech sector in general is really doing beautifully well. I mean, you've got that, you've got energy doing well as well. Plug power is up about 4%. You've got fuel cell up about 4%. You've got Skills on another rampage. Skills is up 17% in the pre-market right now, which is absolutely disgusting. I mean, Jesus, you really can't ask for much more than what's cooking right now. Trey, check your DM. I sent you a Kong meme that I made. Paul to the moon. Is that from Twitter? It helps if you tell me what platform it's on, because I've got a couple different places that I get DMs, but I'll take a quick peeky weeky, man. Paul to, oh, here it is. Yeah, right on the top. Right on the top. Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at this. I'm coming for you, Hedgehog. AMC to the moon. That's nice. That's nice. Kong. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is looking nice. Can't complain about that, my friends. Absolutely. All right, well, I'll tell you what. We got enough people in here rocking right now. What we're going to do is give you guys just a quick update on what the numbers are looking like for AMC. If I just hit this quick refresh button, we'll give you guys an idea of what we're actually looking at. 100% utilization, that has not changed in the least bit. So far this morning, we are up 0.26% in short interest. We have another 486,000 shares that have borrowed, 88,000 that have returned, and you've got 397,000 borrowed change. So we have more shorts that have established positions in the freaking stock. We're at a 98.11 million current estimated short interest, which is incredibly high. Shares on loan has actually gone up a little bit again, 153.22 million. Free float on loan is 36.69%, and you're looking at a short interest estimate of almost 23.5%, which is absolutely filthy, baby. That is looking nice. You cannot complain about that in the least bit. Then we're going to come over here to iBorrowDesk and just get a quick idea of what this is looking like. iBorrowDesk has an interest rate of, a short borrow fee rate, I should say, of 26.1% annual. So there's some freaking pressure being put down on these diamonds. We're going to be building off some freaking beautiful diamonds out of this lump of coal that has been sitting here for quite a minute. And man, that is looking disgusting. Woo! And then we're going to come over here to one other thing that I want to show you, and that is the daily short sale volume tracker. Now, this shows us what the actual estimated short sale volume is in comparison to long volume. Yesterday, we didn't see as much. We saw about 47% of the total volume was red volume, short volume, which leads me to believe they may be running out of ammunition. But we see these sort of dips, these sort of valleys over and over. This is how stocks go. This is how trends go, right? You're not always going to be ripping all-time highs in short volume, but 47% short volume is absolutely high. That is incredibly high. 7.6 million in total short volume in comparison to 8.7 million in long volume. This is set, my friends. This is looking absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't even have to say anything. I don't got to say anything. You guys can just see the numbers and know where we're going. People are saying in the comment section too that Fintel has 0 short shares available as of right now. And if you look, that number does seem to be the case. 0 short share availability, my friends. That was as of 2 hours ago. We don't know if that number has changed at all. There's a lot of things that could have happened in between now and then. However, what you do know is that we are trending downwards. We're trending downwards. We're running out of ammunition, which is why I think you're seeing such crazy freaking price action on AMC. It is finally doing something. We're stepping in the right direction, my friends, my family, my fellow Gorilla Gang. This is looking absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know if you guys were able to catch the House of Cards video that I put out as well, but I'm going to be here all day. If you want to go watch that, you definitely can. I'm going to be streaming the bell to bell, so I'll be here all the way up until 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, so if you want to check that out, you can 100% do that. But I put up a video called House of Cards, and this is analyzing the Reddit DD that was put up by Adabit. And if you want to watch this guy is a freaking genius. Adabit put together some monstrous DD with some incredible historical trends about how the stock market it has been rigged and maliciously malpracticed for years and years and years. I would say all the way from the late 90s and the early 2000s. And we're seeing those same malpractices lead us to where we are right now in 2021, which is absolutely what has caused AMC to do what it's doing, right? AMC and Gamestop are only two of multiple small cap stocks that have been manipulated like this. I mean, you want an example. You look at CTRM, you look at Zomedica, you look at Microvision, you look at AGTC, you look at X1, you look at any small cap stock. I mean, they've all got pummeled for the last 2 or 3 months straight now. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? These small cap stocks, like such as AMC, such as what was GameStop, have all gotten destroyed by hedge funds that manipulate stock price, that naked short stocks, that try and pummel it into the ground so they don't have to pay taxes. They bankrupt the company and they steal from the retail investor, because that's 100% what it is. They try to take their money, the money from you and from me. And what we're doing right now is starting a freaking revolution to create a free market. I mean, I truly believe that's what it is. I think that we are trying to get people to realize that the game has been rigged for a very long time. And we are woke to that, my friends. We really are. I mean, I got into AMC as a swing trade. I've said this a million times, but I always assume there's at least one new first-time viewer that is watching the channel. And if you are new here, this is a game that's been rigged. I got into AMC as a swing trade, and I saw this malpractice and opened my freaking eyes to the door, right? That is what the market really is these days. And I couldn't help but keep my eyes on it. I couldn't look away. I can't look away from stuff like that. So I'm going to continue to cover this until the game is over, my friends. And you can bank on that from me. Yes, sir. All right, you see Fintel showing the short shares available as 0, or is that because market hasn't opened yet? That is legit, man. It tracks during the pre-market and the after hours, so that should be legit. That should be legit. Good morning, Trey, my main. Here's the 5 spot. Say it with me. Every time I sit at my desk, the glasses go on. Make it a habit. Those peakers get protected. Keep those. All right, I'll say it with you. Every time I sit at my desk, the glasses go on. Every time I sit at my desk, the glasses go on. Every single time I put out a video and I don't have my glasses on, people are like, Trey, glasses. It always makes me laugh. Always makes me laugh, my man. Can't help but chuckle. So I've got rocking this morning. I've got my my morning cup of George. I'd call it Joe, but we got to call it George. George, the morning cup of George. I got my water bottle, and I've got my Subway cup with about a third of some Diet Coke left in there. Got to keep hydrated, my friends. So we'll keep sipping on that water, keep sipping on that coffee. You know the whole deal, the whole spiel. That is what we're here to do. Trey's glasses is in the chat, by the way. Trey's glasses reminding me all the time to keep them on. The only shorts I want to hear about today are them Starry Night joints. We're going to the moon, baby. Mitchell knows what it is. Mitchell knows what it is. It's been heavily requested. I haven't worn the shorts in a minute, so I threw them back on. I got to respect what the general public and the apes want, and we are giving you guys that. We're giving you those freaking shorts, but I got to change it up. I got a lot of shorts. I've got a loaded ammunition box waiting for you guys. I mean, I've got some really cool shorts you're going to dig. These Van Gogh shorts are the beginning. Those flamingo shorts are the beginning. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. It is great to have you here. Drop a gorilla in the chat if you are new to the freaking channel. It's beautiful to have you here. Absolutely honored. I am very glad that you can join us here today. If you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, if you're new here, we like to keep a tradition, and that tradition is that every time we hit a benchmark on this live stream, we put back a crack of the Kraken. Kraken is a beautiful, beautiful spice rum that I absolutely love. This thing is delicious. This takes you to Tendy Town, and this is the king of the Black Lagoon, my friends. Every time we hit certain benchmarks, I put that back, and I give you guys a cheers and a toast. And we get to 4,500 likes on this video, we will be putting back some of that Kraken and giving you guys a little bit of a celebration for hanging tough on this freaking absolute journey that we have been going through here today. So we got to come over here to AMC and see what we got rocking. We are 1 minute away from market open at $9.95. A little bit of barcoding the last 10 minutes here. Not a lot of volume rocking on this. It's a pretty low volume day here so far. But we have beautiful price action, right? Every single time that we step closer and closer to the end goal, you're getting where you want to go. 100%. Yo, Dr. Trey, hit us with some Not a Dead Cat rap. Sitting with 1,000 shares in AMC. Thanks to your motivation. Thank you. Hey, you got it, man. We'll play that later in the day. I promise you. But Not a Dead Cat is an absolute banger of a song. I usually put that on when I'm going to use, quick leaky wiki. and you can bank on that. It'll be coming back. It'll 100% be coming back. But holy Toledo, we are at market open right now, my friends. It is 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we are about to get this show on the road. So far here today, we have 1.9 million in volume in the first 10 seconds of the market day. Holy Toledo, that is a good little push in volume in that first minute. Yesterday, the first minute of volume, we saw about 880,000. So this is a nice difference in volume already right off the bat. I am not minding seeing this nice green bar of volume. I'm excited to see how this ends up closing off. We're about 30 seconds away from the first minute of the market hours closing off here, and I'm excited to see what we end up getting. We want to stay over this volume-weighted average price, which is this gold trend line, right? So if you're not familiar with what this is, I always assume there's somebody new here. The VWAP is this gold trend line right here, right? The VWAP, or the volume-weighted average price, gives you an indication of the average price that somebody paid on this particular day. So as it sits right now, the average price of anyone who purchased in the regular market hours is about $9.92. And if you trade over this volume-weighted average price, that means that the majority of people who bought on the day are green. If you were trading underneath that volume-weighted average price, it means the majority of the people that bought on the day are red, right? You're bag holding. So if you were trading over that VWAP, you're more likely to get FOMO. You're more likely to get more buyers. You're more likely for a continuation of momentum. So you definitely want to trade over this VWAP, that volume-weighted average price, as it encourages people to continue to buying the stock. And we are having a nice little run here in the first 2 minutes of the market hours. We're at $10.10 as it sits right now. Holy Toledo, this is getting a nice little push. Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. AMC up to $10.12. What is freaking cooking? Look at these level twos. We've got the highest sellers sitting at about $10.56 with 7,800 shares. But guys, these are some pretty empty level twos as it sits right now. These were loaded to the freaking teeth yesterday. They were jacked up. I mean, like 5 to 10,000 share spreads, penny by penny on the ask. And we just do not have these quite yet. But the most volatile part of the day is definitely the first 30 minutes of the regular market hours, and it is already ripping. We have a high of the regular market hours sitting at about $10.13. We'll see if we get a push for that, but man, that is a beautiful freaking open. Not a bad way to start the actual day. All right, coming back up here. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you to Corpse. I appreciate that, my man. We've got Christopher says, working fine on TD. Make sure GTC plus EXT at sell price. Hey, thank you, Christopher. Now you got it, baby. Let's go. Check out PYR. They just finished a new factory and have been profitable for 2 quarters. Raised their margin from 38 to 58% year over year. Oh, yeah, and buy Doge. Buy Doge. YVR. We'll check that out real quick. YVR, I think, is a pretty decent play. They had a crazy run up to about $7.50, and they finally found a bottom. So if you're looking at a play that has a good dip buy, a good bottom buy, this is definitely the one. It might take you a couple days to get really ripping on this, but it is 100% found a bottom. You've got a little bit of a distorted George W. I mean, this is a triple bottom setup. 1, 2, 3 touches right here at about $2.48. And if you get a break over the neckline right here at about $2.82, should be a nice little push. So that's what you're looking for right there on YVR, but it looks good, man. Definitely agree with you. Sitting at $10.10 right now in the first couple minutes here of AMC. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at this. 2 freaking straight wide range green candle bars. We got a small red candle bar with a bottoming tail. Indicates some weak selling pressure. Are we going to get a push for over $10.13? Let's just keep freaking watching and find out, my man. Oh, baby. AMC, take my energy. Everybody, borrow me your energy. Let's go. Let's go. Trend continuation. Can I get a trend continuation right here? Yes, sir, you can. That is looking sexy. $10.15 as it's sitting right now, baby. Take my energy. Woo! That is looking nice. Absolutely beautiful. We need some freshly squeezed hedgy tears to water our moon beans. Oh, you gotta love those moon beans, man. Those moon beans are what water the soil that fertilizes our beautiful AMC plant. This beautiful Jack's beanstalk that is going to goddamn Pluto. Absolutely sexy, man. Looking good. Looking good. How is Clove doing this morning? We got to check in on this. We've got some $9 calls on Clove right now. Clove is up about 2.21%, has hit a high of $9.42 so far here in the regular market hours. 2 crazy wide-range green candle bars, followed by a 2 highs, low close. Typically a bearish reversal pattern on the candlestick on the 1 minute. Right? This doesn't indicate the grand scheme of things. It indicates very, very short-term price action, but we'll wait and see how she ends up panning. This is looking real nice. Clove is looking good. This is looking like it'll print. We're up a little bit of money on these Clove $9 call options, and if this hits $10, it is really going to rip. $10 is going to be a critical level for Clove, because you have some pretty heavy resistance right here at that $10 mark. So I'm going to level off resistance right here at $10 for Clove. We'll come back to this periodically throughout the day and see if we get cooking. But if we get over $10, I mean, you're looking at almost $12 is the next level of resistance right here. And that should treat us pretty dang well. So I'm watching for that push over $10. I've got the May 21st expiration on these, and we are already in the money on these, and your break even is going to be about 10.15. We're not really working that hard against the theta because we have an entire month to get this thing moving, so I am just going to keep holding these, looking for freaking the moon, man. That is looking pretty dirty, but man, what a beautiful day in the pre-market here so far, the regular market hours. We have another continuation of some green. Let's check out the SPY. I wonder how the SPY is doing here so far. The SPY is actually down. SPY is down about 0.2%. If we look at the Nasdaq, that'd be pretty interesting to see as well. It's fascinating that the SPY is down because you actually have some really, really nice ripping across the board in other sectors. Nasdaq is also down. Nasdaq is down about 0.25% along with the SPY, and yet you still have some really, really heavy ripping that's taking place across the market. So that's pretty fascinating. I think it's because, oh, geez, wow. You've got some pullbacks already. That was fast. We were really, really ripping in the pre-market on everything. What a complete 180 in trend reversal. The Nasdaq and the SPY have absolutely pulled back right there. Jeez. But you've still got some pretty heavy ripping. I mean, Microvision is pulling back here a little bit. You've got Viacom that is up about 1.76%, has pulled back a little bit. YVR, Clove is up about 2.87%. You've got Fuel Cell up 9%. Fuel Cell is ripping. You've got Plug up 3%. This is also doing pretty decent. Man, I think energy is going to have a pretty good day today. I think it's going to be a continuation of on energy and on tech. I think those are going to be two sectors that treat us pretty well. AMC is sitting at about $9.99 as it sits right now. All right. Let's see what we got. Hey, man, are you familiar with Vanguard ETFs? If so, any of them that you personally recommend? Love all the work you put in, man. Thanks for all you do. Personally, I'm not a big ETF guy. I got to be honest with you. I would tell you if I was very heavily weighted in ETFs, but that's not my strong suit. If I was to point you in any certain direction, I am a big investor in innovation. I like any of the ARK ETFs. I think any of these are going to treat you extremely, extremely well. I just like getting it. Like, I like fintech, and I really like autonomous technology and robotics. These are probably my two favorite ETFs out of ARK. The innovation one's pretty solid as well. That's where I would point people in the direction of, but you got to invest what gets you interested, right? So if you're interested in whatever Vanguard is investing in, you just want to stay up to date on the stuff they're investing in if you're going to manage that portfolio actively. But it's entirely up to you, right? I can't point you in any direction. I just like ARK a little bit more than I would like Vanguard. That's just my 2 cents, my friend. Hey, bro, can you check out Reggie? I made some money with it in the past. I like the company, but it's been dipping. Is now the time to get back in? Thanks. I'm holding AMC to Pluto. Cheers. I'll take a look at it real quick. A quick peeky weeky. Sup, my fellow gorillas? I see you all popping in the chat. We got a lot of activity and a lot of freaking good vibes rocking in here so far. This is looking absolutely beautiful. So Reggie, by the way, is definitely ripping down pretty bad. It was a high of $117. You got the 15 MA trading way underneath the 200 MA right now. Crazy dip. They fall into the energy. They're actually an energy company. I don't know if they're clean energy or not. This may be why they have pulled back a decent amount, but it seems like it follows pretty closely to Plug Power and Fuel Cells kind of trending chart setup. But you've got really heavy support down here at about 55.91. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different touch points right here at 55.91. So I'd say $56 is a pretty safe buy. I'd watch for a pullback down to about there. That would treat you pretty well. I'm in American Airlines right now with a couple of shares. We're going to come into this on the 1 minute chart. This is down about a 0.5% right now. This is dipping really hard right at market open. We'll see if this ends up pulling back up, but if it doesn't, I'll take out and look for a better entry point. I got into this in the pre-market for a pretty decent little cost average, but we'll watch that and see what she ends up doing. Seems like that whole sector just took a complete 180 immediately after market open. Holy Toledo. Look at this. Everything went right immediately at market open. That is incredibly strange. Is Microvision still ripping? We got to check this out. Microvision is up 13%. Disgusting. Man, beautiful. Thoughts on DM? Let's go AMC day. DM. DM is up about 1.86% as it sits right now, and not sitting on any particular support, but it is green. So it's had a couple continuation days of green. You're looking at 1, possibly 2 continuation days. And that was a really nice bounce off of $10. So I actually don't mind it. You got the 15 MA hooking back up towards the 200 EMA. I would say if you want an entry point here and you want to play it, just have a stop loss set for about 5%, and you can take another stab at it if it ends up pulling back. That's the way that I would personally play it. Microvision up 14% right now. Holy freaking crap. What a nasty run. HCMC, is that green? How is HCMC sitting right now? Webull lags a little bit. Webull doesn't give you, it's like behind, I would say 30 minutes, so I can't tell you exactly what HCMC is doing right now. Spirit Bomb the Hedgies, says Nolan. Amen, brother. Amen. Spirit Bomb those Hedgies. We got to Suplex City them. Suplex City those Hedgies. Suplex City. Yes, sir. AMC right now sitting at about $10.01. You are starting to see a little bit of a stabilization in the overall volatility in the regular market hours here. So we are about 10 minutes deep in the regular market hours. You saw 2.4 million in the first minute of AMC's trading today. Already at 5.61 million in volume, which is absolutely phenomenal. I am not complaining about that sort of volume at all. It is a good trend in the right direction. I think you might actually see a little bit of a higher volume day today in comparison to what we've seen here so far. I mean, yesterday you saw about 23.3 million. The day before that, 26.8 million. And we are definitely trending higher overall right now, immediately at market open, than we have been the past couple of days. I have a feeling that today might be a little more bumpy. It might not be as smooth of a run as we've seen here the last 24 hours, but that is absolutely okay, right? We're not looking for straight up green. You're going to have those highs, you're going to have those lows, you're going to have the rips, you're going to have the dips, right? That all is a part of the process and a part of the journey. If you guys are rocking freaking Microvision calls right now, you are cooking this thing. You are cooking Microvision right now. This is absolutely printing you some tendies. That is disgusting. Woo! It is looking disgusting, my friends. Microvision is absolutely going to Tendy Town. We got to look at what Skills is doing. Skills is up 10%, pulling back actually, but Microvision just continues on this trend. Guys, if you were rocking Microvision or you were rocking some Microvision calls off of what we were talking about 2 days ago on the live stream, let me know in the chat bar down here. We got to know. We got to know who's printing some Microvision right now. Tell me. We got to know who's making those tendies. We need to see these tendies. Yes, sir. AMC, what do we got in terms of, any sort of support lines? You've got a slightly ascending level of support right here, right? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points right here, riding on an ascending level of support, trading just underneath the volume weighted average price. We really want to get back over that VWAP immediately at market open here. If we set the tone strong immediately at the beginning, we can have another great trend continuation day, and that would be the absolute best case scenario here for what we're looking for in AMC. That would be nice. That would be absolutely beautiful. We got to come back to Clove as well. Clove had a nice little rip in the first couple minutes of the regular market hours, and this is getting a nice little bounce here. So this is actually looking very, very similar to what happened with AMC, right? You've got, honestly, it's almost like an identical setup. You've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch point right here, ascending level of support. If you get a bounce off that, we want to reclaim the volume weighted average price. Only thing that's different about Clove that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of is we're a little more lower gapped away from that VWAP, that gold trend line right here, indicating that anybody who is bought today is a little bit red at the time being. The average person is red, right? So we want to reclaim that VWAP and get back over that into some great bullish territory on this day trading spectrum. That's what you're looking for. Yes, sir. Trey, much love. Can we get a shout out to Mother Earth for giving us Diamond Hand Apes, for giving us a place to call home until we move rocket to the moon? Hey, shout out to Mother Earth, baby, and shout out to Lamp. Shout out to Lamp also. Yakuman Pasento. Yaku Pasento. Beautiful. Yes, sir. We talked about Mavis. It would have been 2 days ago, so not yesterday, but the day before. Hope you guys are all making that fat cash, man. Check out KNBE. My girlfriend works closely with this company. Today, they hit the market. Apes together. Lamp. KNBE. Look at that. It's not up yet, but that's something to keep on the watch list. That is, you can keep that on the, it's a tech company, too. It's a tech company. I wouldn't be surprised if it has a good run today. We'll have to come back and see, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give a shout out to Safe Moon and the Apes. Hey, shout out to Safe Moon. Safe Moon has been doing pretty decent. I'm not going to lie. Safe Moon has been pretty impressive. AMC is at $10.01 right now, my friends. Not too shabby. If you're just tuning in, we've got some more viewers that are popping into the chat right now. We're just going to give you a quick update on what Ortex is looking like. 0.26% short interest change. We're up a little bit. The short interest is still going up. We're at 23.49% right now. 100% utilization. 153 million shares on loan. 36.69% free float percentage on loan. If you don't know what free float on loan is, right? Free float refers to what is left over for the general public after the institutions and the insiders got their cut, right? So if we come over here to AMC on Webull, it'll show you exactly what that is. So the shares outstanding refers to what is available to everybody. Institutions, insiders, retail investors. That is 450 million. The free float is what we get, right? 417 million after they have their cut. So 417 million available to the general public. And we have reclaimed that VWAP, that volume weighted average price. We're at $10.08 right now, my friends. Holy Toledo. We're getting back over that gold trend line. That is looking absolutely beautiful, sexy. Yes, sir. Yes, Holy man. Looking at 1020, that is the next level of resistance that we were watching for right now. 1020 sitting on, that is very, very close to our high of the pre-market, by the way. You've got 32,800 shares on the level 2s on this ask side of things, waiting to get smashed through. If you don't know what the level 2s are, you don't know what the bid, you don't know what the ask is, I always assume there's somebody who doesn't know. We're just going to walk you through it, right? 32,800 shares on the level 2s at 1020 means that there are 32,800 shares waiting to get filled as a sell order on that 1020 price mark. It is people asking for at least $10.20 to get their order filled, right? So this is going to be a level of resistance. We can preemptively assume that based on the fact there are that many shares there, it's actually gone up 34,700. That is going to act as resistance, and we're going to need at least 34,700 shares to push through that 1020 mark. So that's what we're looking for. We got the beginning of it, George W. setting up right here. Look at this. That's a little goofy looking. Looks like slots from the Goonies, man. But you've got a bottom right here, and it is really running right here for this 1020 mark. And it looks like Clove might be doing the same thing. Let's see if Clove is following the same sort of trend and pattern. It's lagging a little bit, but it looks like it might. I'm not lying to you. It looks like it might end up doing that same exact thing, my friends. Holy man. Yes. Let's go. $10.15. That's what we're looking at right now. All right. AMC 5-minute chart, bull flags, Trey, apes. Oh yeah, man. That's a beautiful looking bull flag. So you've got the pole right here. If you're not familiar with what a bull flag is, you're looking for a long string of green candles followed by a flag, right? So it looks like a flag. You've got a descending level of resistance. You've got an ascending level of support. This is a picture perfect bull flag, and we're going to get that 1020 break. Like, we're going to get it. 1021. We got that 1021 mark pushed right through that 34,000 shares that was sitting on that 1020 level of resistance. That is looking absolutely beautiful, man. Yes, sir. Let's go. Loving that. Loving that action. 1023. 1023 as it sits right now. You've got 1025 with 19,000 shares. We're going to push over 1023. You were looking real nice. 1020. Oh my God. 1025. Look at this. We are running right off the freaking gates here, guys. 19,000 shares at 1025 is what we're looking for that hard break into some new uncharted territory on the day. This is a new all intraday high, baby. Eat that wall. Eat that wall. Come on, drop some freaking gorillas in the chat for this beautiful AMC price action we're seeing here today. This is disgusting. The volume is actually ripping right now. The volume is looking beautiful. We're at almost 10 million in total volume. 7.63 million here so far today. This is looking absolutely disgusting. Guys, please, do me a favor. Drop a like on this video. We get to 4,500. We're going to be putting back a little bit of that Kraken, giving you guys a good cheers and toast to the community, the gorilla gang out here that's rocking with AMC, my friends. No warning. LFG, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go. 1026. 1026. Are we going to get that push for 1027? 6,300 shares. We're eating up these freaking sell walls, guys. They're getting smashed. They're getting absolutely smashed. But they're reloading really, really quick. We pushed through that huge sell wall of 34,000 shares. But this just keeps on ripping. This is disgusting, guys. This is absolutely gnarly. I cannot believe how fast this is going. Yeah. Let's do it. What are your thoughts on SNCA? Vote pass merger last week. Vote on reverse split tomorrow. So if it passes, I would stay away from SNCA. A good example is Vine, right? So Vine had a reverse split and it absolutely cooked the stock. So if they do a reverse split, this is what I think will happen. I think I'll have a very, very similar situation to what happened with Vine. They had a 4-to-1 reverse split all the way up to 1120, tanked after that, never ever recovered. So if they pass that reverse split, I would steer clear, personally. That's my 2 cents. Trey, I want to let you know that my 10-year-old son subscribed to your channel because he wants to learn about the stocks. Please shout out to Victor Fabian. Hey, shout out to Victor. Hope you're cooking with Crisco, man. You're never too young. You're never too young to start learning about stocks, baby. Up 6% on the day. What is happening? Let's go. 1037. Let's do this. This is disgusting. 1038. What is happening, guys? Jesus. Is AMC is it going to get halted? What is going on with GameStop in comparison? Holy crap. GameStop is down to $154 right now, but AMC is freaking mooning up to 1039. This is an intraday high. This is freaking insane, guys. Holy crap. Eating through every single one of these sell walls right now. We've got 686,000, 573, 741,000. This is just going to god dang Pluto right now. This is disgusting. Oh my God. Nasty. Is MVIS doing the same thing? Microvision up 12% right now as well. Having a little bit of a micro pullback, trading back underneath that volume weighted average average price. But if we get some sort of bounce off of a level of support, this could be the beginning of a level of support right here. So looking for a bounce off of, I would say, about $13.86. Coming back to AMC, we got to keep up with this. AMC is at 1048. 1048. This is just continuing to run. This is absolutely disgusting. I do not understand this. I don't understand this, guys. Oh my God. 1053. This is just straight up running right now. What is happening? Oh my God. Trey, what do you think about Ocugen? I think OCGN could have a pretty decent run here down the road. It's got some pretty heavy short interest. I don't know what it's looking like on the day. AMC is at $10.57 right now. God, I don't want to look away. AMC is at $10.59. I'll get back to your question. We got to keep watching this until there's a little bit of a dip. But this is disgusting, guys. This is absolutely filthy. Look at this nasty run. 1065, you got the next largest sell wall. I mean, we are just eating through literally everything right now. I can't even keep up with these level 2s. They're moving way too fast. Look at this. We got 1.2 million volume in this 1 minute window. That has got to be the first time that I've seen that happen in literally weeks. We haven't had 1 million volume intraday like that, just a regular 1 minute bar of volume in a long time. That is looking nasty. 11 million of volume here so far on the day. This is looking disgusting, guys. How can you not just get absolutely jacked on this? Oh, baby. 1065 is the high of this candle. You got a little bit of a doji candle starting to form up on here. A gray candle, in other words. If it opens and closes at the exact same price, you've got a topping wick, bottoming wick. That is what you call a gray candle, which indicates no price action, right? But that is looking nasty. Holy freaking crap. What a beautiful, beautiful little run there. I would imagine you're going to get a little bit of a 5-minute pullback right now. So we extended really hard for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes here. And it is not uncommon to see a 5-minute cool off after a crazy run like that. So I'm looking for somewhere around this 50% range. 1032. 1032 is what I'm hoping for this little micro pullback. Look for a bounce right there, that 50% retracement. If it doesn't bounce right there, I would look for somewhere in this 1024 range, right? 1024 is going to be the next best case scenario. You're going to bounce off of in between 1024 and 1032, you're looking pretty freaking disgusting, man. So that's what I'm looking for. A bounce off of somewhere in this price range, right? That would look absolutely beautiful. Now that we've got a little bit of a micro pullback right now, I'll come into OCGN. I'll give you guys a quick update on what this is looking like. But man, that was absolutely disgusting. OCGN is having a nice little run as well. This is up 9%. This is a continuation trend right now, guys. That is looking dirty, dirty, dirty. Yes, sir. $7.10 is where we're sitting right now with OCGN. So, let me clear off these charts really quick. I'll give you guys a quick little update on what this is looking like. You want to break off of this level of resistance. You've got a quadruple top setup, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different touch points, 6 different touch points at about $7.17 right now. And we are hovering right below that. You can see this is going to act as a level of resistance. You're going to push over that. I would not be surprised to see 750. So this looks like it could be a really, really solid trade on the day. I would not be surprised with a really nice run here. That is looking good. OCGN looks like a pretty solid intraday trade. AMC, it might not even come down to this 50% retracement, guys. It might not even do it. 1040 is where we're sitting right now. We're going to wait and see. All right. Thank you to Amaya. Good morning. Good morning to you, too. Is MVIS a chase? MVIS to me is a long-term stock. If you're looking for a short-term gain on this, you can still play it. There's a lot of momentum here, but just be ready to exit and get a better entry point if that is a necessity, right? That's what I would say to do. All right, thoughts on Bile. Saw some other DD claiming it could go parabolic in the coming months. I am bullish on Bile. I actually used to cover this on the channel. BioLace is a great company. It just needs to regain this Nasdaq compliance. So that's what you're looking for. You really want this to get back over $1, and it very well could do it soon. It just needs to break out of this downward trend, right? So it's beginning a little bit of an ascending level of support. So you want it to continue on this ascending level of support. You want it to break pretty hard from some resistance lines, right? So where's the next level of resistance looking? I would say somewhere in this neck of the woods at about 87 cents. Push over 87 cents, I would expect a run for about $1. That'd be pretty solid. Yep. 1042. It's not even going to bounce off 1032. Man, that is a disgusting retracement. That is a beautiful, beautiful retracement. Look at this. Only 38.2% here so far. I don't know if this is going to be all that it drops back on this little micro pullback, but man, if that's it, that is disgusting. That's a lot of buyer strength, my friends. A lot of buyer strength. Crap ton of buyer strength. Hey, Trey, great energy. I've got 33 10.5 call options for 5.7. Goals to roll it forward to more 9.17 calls. What's a good time to pull that trigger? Oh man, so I mean, you're really dang close to that. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a trend continuation to see a test of $11, but there's no way to know if it'll continue yet. I mean, we just gotta wait and see. It's definitely still trading over the VWAP, volume weighted average price. We definitely want that bounce right here, and if it has a bounce, you could keep it riding for now. I mean, you've got time. You've definitely got time. Can you take a look at ASO huge day, 2 cover and short percentage? Up 0.29%. I like it, man. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I would say it's a good long-term stock. I wouldn't say much more than that. It's got a nice bull flag forming. So ascending, you got a great pull right here, right? And then you've got a descending level of resistance and an ascending level of support. So you get a break over this descending level of resistance. You should have a pretty nice push. That's what I would watch for. That would treat you pretty dang well, for sure. 950, 1031. So it is in our little price box. We're looking for a bounce right here off of this little price box. That would be the ideal. That would be pretty decent. Transparency Project, Trey's keyboard. What's up, boy? Is Trey's keyboard in the chat? Is Trey's keyboard in the chat, man? That'd be pretty funny. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta answer this. Sorry about that, guys. That was work. I can't walk away from that sort of stuff. I had to answer that call. That was pretty important. But tell Adam we want to see the Big Short on the big screen. I'll definitely do that, man. I'll definitely do that. It was Trey's bot. It was Trey's bot. Definitely Trey's bot, man. Hey, look at this. We predicted that pretty much picture perfect. We predicted that bounce, guys. That was an absolute picture perfect bounce call. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bounce right there. All right. Is it too late to transfer my AMC shares out of Robinhood? Don't want to miss the rocket ship. Let's go AMC. I do not think it is. No. I personally, I would recommend that you get out of Robinhood, to be honest with you. I actually had a couple people message me in the last 24 hours saying that Robinhood set up sell orders on their AMC without their permission, which is really freaking scary. So if that happened to me, I would take that as a sign to get the heck away. I was like, oh, no. That ain't it. That ain't it. So I personally, I would step out. I would step out of Robinhood. That ain't it for me. All right, we went up 20 cents. Take another phone call. Right. This is absolutely dirty, man. This is looking disgusting. What is Clove doing in comparison? But that was a picture-perfect bounce call right there. That's what the Fibonacci retracement is for. Clove is in a bit of a downtrend right now, so Clove needs to break out of this descending level of resistance. It has got a little bit of weakness, I'm not going to lie. Not a great amount of strength today on Clove, but if you get a break back over this descending level of resistance, that's what you're looking for, and you could have a nice push later intraday, but definitely looking weak right now, got to be honest. And we got to check back in on Microvision. Microvision up about 10.5%, and this is still cooking with absolute Crisco. Looking beautiful. Beautiful, man. Let's see. Microvision getting a little bit of a George W setup potentially right here. Bounce off of 1360 is what we're hoping for. But AMC is looking absolutely disgusting. I mean, this is beautiful. This looks like another bullish flag setup, honestly. I mean, look at this. Beautiful big pull right here. And you've got a descending level of resistance, and you're hoping for an ascending level of support, right? So that would be the best case scenario here with this current setup on the technical analysis chart, right? Looking for that. And you've got an ascending level of support. So I would imagine sometime within the next couple of minutes, you're going to have a break underneath or over this descending level of resistance. That is definitely the way that it's more inclined to move based on the fact that we're trading over the volume weighted average price. We've got the 15 EMA gapped way over the 200 EMA. You've got beautiful buying pressure, great volume running on this right now. This is absolutely beautiful. Lamp, they want to know, what is your price ceiling? Lamp says the price ceiling is 1 million billion. Trey, can you make a Sensonics update vid soon? I definitely could do that. I've been trying to focus heavily on AMC just because it takes the most, we've got the most people watching it right now, but I definitely can do that. So I apologize that I haven't been making other videos as much lately. I try to do these streams and just answer questions as I'm going and give you guys what I can from there. Trey, FinCell updated their days to cover to 2. Over 2, really? No way. Let's take a look. Let's take a peeky weeky. Oh, I gotta finish my coffee. Short borrow fee rate's not even available on here. Where's their days to cover? I'm not seeing FinCell's days to cover. But it's definitely higher than it's supposed to be, right? The numbers that they're giving us is a bunch of garbage. It's not legit. I don't think it adds up at all. It doesn't add up whatsoever. The days to cover should be astronomically higher. This is looking beautiful, man. 1050. Come on. Let's get that push for 1050 again, my friends. So that phone call, by the way, guys, I am going to have to go in and get some small amount of work done. They need me to fill out some paperwork. If you guys haven't already known, I have some heart issues that are going on right now. I'm getting a... by the way, I just figured out this date. I'm going in on May 28th for a heart MRI, right? So they're going to be doing a scan on me, figuring out exactly where the issues are with, because I've got heart shunts, right? So heart shunts are holes in your ventricles. I've got one on my right ventricle, one on my left ventricle, and they just need to pinpoint that and get confirmation. And once they do, the next step is going to be heart surgery. So waiting for that confirmation. Once I get it, it's going to be a matter of getting in that surgery and then figuring out what that means for my personal career, my job, and the future. But hopefully I can get that surgery done. It takes 1 or 2 days to recover, and then I'm back on the road again. People tell me it should take like 3 months, but sitting on a computer isn't that much energy, so I should probably be able to do this just fine. Should be able to do it just fine, but we'll see. All right, what would you do with my call option expiring tomorrow at $10 strike that I purchased a couple days ago? I think you've got a good chance of this coming up pretty solid. I would sell it once you see a bounce, right? So if you're up a little bit of money right now, you're up 30, 40, 50%, you can take a little bit off the table and then let the rest of it ride. I wouldn't mind that, man. It was on iBorrowDesk, not FinCell. iBorrowDesk. Let's check out iBorrowDesk then. I borrow desk, 26.1% short borrow fee rate. You've got 200,000 short shares available according to this. I don't know if that's legit or not, but still freaking disgusting dirty, man. That looks absolutely beautiful. You were sitting at $10.54 right now. We got the break over this descending level of resistance. Man, so far we are freaking calling all of these moves, man. They're looking disgusting. We called this nice bounce off of this the 50% retracement at about 1032. It fell just into this little price zone that we indicated, right? You got that volume weighted average price that's holding it up with a lot of great strength. Sitting at about $10.51 right now. God, this is looking disgusting. That is looking beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can you take a look at Rocket Daily? This last week of action looks very similar to the last week of February. Sure can. Up about 0.6% right now. It does. It looks very, very eerily familiar for sure. Especially right here, right? The only thing that you're missing is this long bottoming tail indicating a bottom out, right? If you have a setup like that again, that would be disgusting. You'd be looking real solid. You'd be looking real, real solid. But I would say you found a nice bottom. I mean, this looks like a good opportunity to buy. I'm not going to lie. At least on the daily candles, it does. For sure. For sure, man. Did you ever check out my animation on Twitter, Motionies? Please let me know what you think. Should we just take an opportunity and look at this really quick? Am I going to get a copyright claim for this? If I'm going to get a copyright claim, I better not watch it. Give me confirmation. Give me confirmation. Spider Custom, because last time I played a video from somebody, I got a copyright claim and I got demonetized for that 7-hour live stream. So if you can give me confirmation, I'm just going to watch the chat bar. Anybody let me know if you see Spider Custom say anything. But I definitely want to I want to make sure I'm not going to get a copyright strike. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. We're sitting at about $10.54 right now on AMC. The largest sell wall is 1060. You have got 18,000 shares waiting to get filled. So this is really heavily loaded right here at 1060. That's going to take some pressure to push through. But we got to wait and see what that looks like. Watching for Spider Custom. Let me know what he says. Trey, is Doge a dead cat? I couldn't give you an answer on that, man. I couldn't give you an answer. I don't think anybody really knows the exact answer to that. I think it'll run again, but it might take some time. Dan, they're not distractions. Other people have other interests than just AMC. I focus on AMC, right? But I'm not going to ignore people's questions. AMC is my bread and butter, man. I mean, this is obviously my very, very super heavily weighted portfolio piece. But there's other stocks out there. As long as you're not taken out from AMC, right? Don't touch your shares of AMC to get into something else. That's the wrong way to do it. But if you're trying to make cash to put into AMC, you do you, man. I guess it's entirely up to you. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. I'll watch it later in the day. I think that's going to be my move. I think that's the way that I'm going to rock this. What up, Trey? Hope you're staying well, my guy. AMC, know anything about SNPR? Could be solid future after the merger. SNPR. I don't know anything about the company, I'm going to be honest with you. But looking at the chart setup, it's definitely in a really, really hard downtrend. That looks pretty rough. You got to break out of this descending resistance line, and it hasn't quite gotten that push yet, right? So you really want this break over descending resistance. If you get it eventually, you'd be sitting okay. You'd be sitting all right. Thanks, Trey, for the MVIS info and all you do. I'm in around 1040. I found you as I did DD on a Nuve, which I've been trading since 20 cents. AMC to the moon. Paul, you're doing it right, man. You're making some cash. You're making those stacks. You're making those stacks. All right. OMI is my homie, but Ecomi. What is he using to monitor this? Webull? This is Webull. I've got a link up above if you want to check that out. If not, that's cool. Can you check out, is that Uxin? Did I read that right? Can you check out Uxin? Made a deal with JD. Uxin. I'll check that out, man. Uxin looks like a good rinse and repeat play. So it bounces back and forth between resistance and support very, very frequently, right? So you've got resistance line right here at about $1.56, and you've got support down here at about $1, right? You get a rinse and repeat play on that until it finally breaks resistance hard. You're looking pretty solid. I think that's probably the best way to play that. So I'd watch for a re-entry around $1. As long as it continues on that trend, right? Man, so many stocks are running right now. This is nasty. DLPN's running. What is this up? 3.5%? I wouldn't quite call that running. But it's definitely doing something decent. HOF V is doing pretty good, though. This is up really nice. 7% here so far on the day. That's looking real dirty. Looking real dirty. American Airlines had a slight pullback. At the lowest, I was down about 1%, and it bounced off about $20.59. So we're waiting to see if this is going to get a nice run back over the volume-weighted average price. It had an immense sell-off immediately at market open. Consolidated for a while. Break above the VWAP. You should have a nice little push, but that's looking like a nice bounce setup right here. Good and beautiful ascending level of support. I'd imagine that it's going to take a couple tries to break that VWAP, but we'll wait and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Typically you don't break it on the first try, but if you get a hard push, that could be a nice entry point for American Airlines. I just watched for that hard break off of that volume weighted average price. And if you get it, it should be a beautiful runner for sure. Your reactions are the best. Sweet baby Mavis. Yes, sir. AMC. Let's come back to her. 1044. Might have been a false break over this descending resistance line, but I'm not entirely sold on that yet. I'm not sold on that yet. You've still got a large resistance line at about 1060 and at 1050 as well. So this is both going to be some pretty hard lines to break through, man. Those are what you're watching for. Guys, we got 11,700 people watching right now. Thank you to every single one of you that's cooking with the Gorilla Gang. Absolutely appreciate you. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video, we are so close to 4,500 likes right off the bat here. You do that for me, get to 4,500. We're going to pop back a little bit of that Kraken, cracking the Kraken, releasing the Kraken, drinking that King of the Bleak, the Deep Black Lagoon, and celebrating the freaking Gorilla Gang that's rocking with AMC right now. You're rocking AMC right now. Drop some gorillas in the chat. We are absolutely appreciative of everybody that is cooking with us. We're going to make some freaking tendies. We're printing that cash. We're getting those stacks, right? This is the way. This is the move, and this is looking absolutely disgusting. Up 6.44% right now. We got to show our brothers some love, so we're checking out GameStop really quick for all our other apes out there rocking with GameStop. This is up, or down, I should say, 1.67%. So this is actually a continuation of a downtrend for GameStop, unfortunately. Consolidation phase is what I would call this. Actually, it's bouncing back and forth between $155 and 160. So you're gonna break over 160. I wouldn't be surprised for a test of this high at about 175 or so. But definitely in a rough range right now. You really want this to get a little bit of momentum, and it just hasn't had it yet. So waiting on that right now. Holy crap, you guys got that cooking super fast. Thank you for that. I guess it is Kraken time. All right. That was quick. That was really quick. So we're popping back some of that Kraken. Giving you guys good cheers, good toast. Oh, that's not the right cup. This is the right cup. All right. So this is for all the apes out there, my friends. Absolutely appreciate you all, right? So what's the cheers and toast going to be here to today? It is going to be to, let me think of something good. I thought about this yesterday. So yesterday we had somebody come in here and say they were depressed, and the amount of love that you guys showed him was absolutely phenomenal. That was so beautiful. And I definitely want to never ever understate how cool that sort of thing is. So this cheers and toast is to anybody out there who feels like you're not loved, you're not appreciated, and the world is never going to go your way. Just remember you got a gang out there, and it's the Gorilla Gang that's on your side. And we're cooking with Crisco, and we're always going to look after our brothers and sisters. So bottoms up to you. All right, so AMC just broke the volume-weighted average price. We got to break underneath the VWAP. This is the gold trend line right here. This is the average price that people have paid on the day. So if you trade underneath that, it means that most people that have bought on the day are a little bit red on the day. So ideally, we want to push back over that volume-weighted average price. We do have this price zone right here, that Fibonacci retracement, right? And we are hoping for a bounce somewhere in this layer. If it continues on this downtrend, I would not be surprised to a little bit of a continuation on sell-off, but we'll see, right? So we want to hold right here. This is going to be that 61.8% retracement, if I recall correctly, but we'll double check just to be sure. And it is indeed. So the 61.8, right? We want to bounce off that 61.8% retracement. That's what we're waiting on right now. Wait to see if it breaks this box. If it breaks that box, I would not be surprised to see a push down for about 1013. Just being completely honest with you guys, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but that's what we're waiting on, right? Want that hold. Happy I say greedy on the 9.5. There you go, baby. Yes, sir. CVM, AMC to the moon. Abdu, thank you for that. We got Cody says, let's go AMC. Keep it up, Trey. Join the Doge to Mars, baby. Let's get this bread. I've got a little bit of Doge. I own about $1,000. Any thoughts about RESN? RESN, we'll check out really quick. Resonant. So Resonant, not a good day trade stock. Obviously, very, very choppy. and you want to break over this descending level of resistance, right? Very, very, very harsh downward channel right now. I would not buy it yet. Would not buy it yet. And you've got support, and it's not a very good support, but it is there at about $2.83. So a lot of room left for this to bleed. Wouldn't touch it until you get a bottom out. It's just not there yet. Just not quite there yet. AMC, is this going to get a bounce off that 61.8? That's what we're hoping for. 1029 is what we're looking at right now. On the level 2s, 1045 is the next large level of resistance. So we're going to drop this down to about 1045. You've got a total of 9,000 shares there waiting to get filled. You've got the cent by cent spreads between 1030 and 1037. So these are going to be some big short walls to push through. I would imagine this is going to be another heavy short day. I would not be surprised. And I would not be surprised either to see that short bar fee rate start to climb again. That is what we are all hoping for, obviously. So I'm going to look at I Borrowed Desk really quick here and just get a quick little update and see what we're cooking with. See what the Guerrilla Gang has to work with in terms of short borrow fee rate. We got 26.1% here earlier in the day. And you guys give me an update if you see that number has changed, right? So let's get this update rocking. Was at 26.1%. All right. AMC Day is number 2 trending on Twitter in the US. Keep it up, folks. Hey, there you go. There we did it, Meredith. 26.1 is where we're sitting right now. Sitting pretty decent. Looks like this box is going to be pretty critical. Waiting for that. Must be working a members only deal. Talking about the phone call. Your heart would explode if AMC really squeezes. Dude, I would die. I'd have a heart attack. Another one. Trey, do you think it's possible that the hedges are allowing a sort of mini squeeze just to get the paper hands excited so they sell out? I wouldn't be surprised, man, but that's where our diamond hands come into play, right? We really, really, really don't want to give that up. We got to hold strong because we get to decide when we're done, right? We've got them in our grip. That's as simple as it is. That's as simple as it is. The process brings enjoyment. The goal brings suffering. A mind focused on the goal can't enjoy. A mind focused on the process can't suffer. Dude, Matt Weiler dropping some bombs. Oh, that was from yesterday? Yeah, it was. It was. How about that? Maybe this just hasn't updated. I guess not. I guess that it hasn't updated yet. We'll check AMC Stonk Tracker. I think this has a pretty good idea. 0 short shares available. It doesn't have a cost to borrow available, though. That's strange. That's super strange. I wonder why. But it says 0 short shares available. That's pretty gnarly. And the ETF shares available has gone up a little bit, but not a ton. About 700,000. So hoping that comes to fruition, man. Jim Thompson, thank you for that. I live in New York. Webull doesn't allow crypto trading in New York at this time. Have to stay with another company to keep my crypto trades. I think BlockFi is pretty decent. I'd check out BlockFi. BlockFi or Voyager. Any thoughts about RESN, please? I think I got that back to you, didn't I? RESN, Resonant? Yeah, I checked that out. Hopefully you were able to see that, Abdu. If no shares, it won't show cost to borrow. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I didn't know that. That's actually news to me. That's news to me. I did not know that. The more you know. The more you know. You learn something every day. Thank you to Trey's Keyboard. Trey's Keyboard. You gotta be joking. Trey's Keyboard? Trey's Keyboard's gotta be a mod. You've gotta be a mod. Oh, you're already a mod. Good. Trey, stop beating your chest. Look after the heart, man. Nah, I'll be okay. I promise you. I'm looking after myself. We're gonna be just fine. But I appreciate your concern, brother. I appreciate your concern. There is theory that days to cover are low because 1 billion volume from 27 January is still in calculation. I believe it because it takes the short interest divided by 3-month average volume, right? And that absolutely skews the equation compared to what the volume has been lately. So I bet that days to cover number is actually much higher if you took that out of the equation, right? Definitely. You got this, brother. Heart of damn gold. Speedy recovery will happen. You have your lamp on your side. Lamp, do your thing, baby. Lamp, give the love. Give the love. All hail the magic lamp. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, sir. How is everything else doing here today? Microvision is having another pullback, right? Seeing a little bit of a sell-off right here. Clove is also having a pullback. This is down. This is actually in a really harsh down-moving channel right now. Wow. Pulling back pretty hard. We'll wait and see what this ends up doing. How is the SPY sitting right now? Is the SPY pulling back? Because everything was ripping in the pre-market, and the SPY is, I would say, consolidating, but if you get a little bit of a move, that'll look good. We're going to check in back on all the leading sectors right now and see how those are sitting, but they were red right at market open. Now you've got communication services, industrials, and real estate performing decently well, and everything else has pulled back harshly. Energy is doing pretty poor. That is probably the worst sector out of all of them, but fuel cell was up about 7% last time we checked, now up about 5%. So this is pulling back once again. We'll wait and see what ends up happening. Trey's beard. The beard's going to have to go, unfortunately. I was very excited to grow it out, but they want me to come in today, and I got to be shaved for that. So it looks like it's time to clean up, unfortunately. All right. Find me on Twitter. Be gentle on my keys, baby. Hey. If you want to check out Trey's keyboard, he is on Twitter. 100% on Twitter. Coming back to AMC. AMC is up 4.19% on the day. You've got a pretty decent sized whale stepping in here at about 10.16. So that'll be the level of support to watch for. You get a hold over 10.16, that should give you a pretty nice little bounce. Trey Subway Cup though. Hey, I gotta take a sip out of this. There we go. Morning, Trey. AP here. I got shares on Robinhood, but heard some sketchy things about them, but I don't want to transfer. So I opened up a Webull and bought 500 shares there too for backup. I don't want to miss it. You're spot on, man. Robinhood is sketchy. So I said this earlier in the stream, but if you're just tuning in, I urge you to be super, ultra careful with Robinhood. And I know the guy who made this post. So let me see if I can find this really quick. Robinhood. Tried to sell my portfolio. There it is. I know the guy who made this. Robinhood tried to sell off my boomer family's portfolio. I oversee my family's AMC portfolios. They're pretty technologically illiterate. Today I signed on to see that a sell order for half the portfolio was placed in after hours. I shared this with friends on Discord. It seems like this is a common occurrence. F you, Robinhood. F you for pulling this shady shit on my defenseless family because you've used their ignorance to suck off your masters. Friends and fellow apes, guard your portfolios. 100% utilization rates got them effed. And I know the guy that this happened to, and he said this happened to multiple people in his family. I'd be very cautious if you have Robinhood. I would not want them. I've never liked Robinhood. I got to be honest with you, but this is scary. If you've got shares on Robinhood, just be warned, man, because this has happened to more than one person. So be cautious. I saw them. I'm not going to show the screenshots, obviously, but he sent them to me. They're legit. It's legit, man. That's scary. Trey, it's, I got to scroll back up. Let me see. Trey, it's a 0% borrow rate because there's no available shares. You can see it on AMC Superstock. The ETF available went down 50% from last night. I did see that, and I read that in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for that. All right, check out Hoff V chart. NFL draft next week. Hoff V could definitely run, man. It definitely could. I wouldn't be surprised. Hoff V is up 5% as it sits right now. A little bit choppy. I wouldn't day trade this by any means, but it's a good swing trade potential. I think this could definitely run for a swing. All right, 10:50 AMC calls expiring the 30th. Best non-professional advice for when to sell. Hope you're drinking your water today. Definitely am, man. Check this out. So personally, what I would do is if you're up cash on this, take like half your investment off the table so that you can lock in those tendies and make sure that you don't walk away down. Because if you're wrong on your calls, right, you walk out with no premium. So I would say probably the best move is, I think it's going to continue to run throughout the day here. I really do. I would take half off the table if you're up. That's what I would do. That's just me. I like to lock in tendies, but it's entirely up to you, my friend. I can't pull that trigger for you, unfortunately. Could you check out MMED, MindMed? Thank you. So MindMed, I think, is a psychedelic. Yeah. So this is a psychedelic stock. I think they're going to do really, really good things. And they've got some really solid. Did they just get up? Oh, no, this is OTC. I think they're going to run, but I wouldn't touch them yet. Definitely in a downtrend. If you're up on these guys, I'd consider taking at least some of your profits off the table and then reestablishing when it finds a floor. But you're looking at support at about $1.82. That's where I would say the next level is to watch for. But I'm bullish on the right psychedelic companies, the right ones. If you get into the right ones, you can make some good cash in the next couple of years. AMC looking like it might bounce here. What do we got rocking? It's at $10.32. A really distorted, nasty, sloth-looking George W. setup right here, but that is looking pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. All right. Why would someone sell at 10:30? Good question. I have no idea. I have no clue at all. Not a single clue. What is Clove doing right now? Clove looking like it might have found a bottom. Are we going to get a break over this descending resistance line? We want a hard push from that to retest the volume weighted average price. And we're going to check back in on Microvision for all those people out there who are cooking with this this stock. It was up 15% at its height, $14.93 in a downward moving channel right now. Having a small pullback for sure, right? So what you want now is a break out of this descending level of resistance. That's what you're waiting on, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 different touch points to be validated level of descending resistance. Break over that is going to signify to me that you are back in the uptrend. But this is definitely a downtrend right now. And you're looking for 3 touch points on the ascending level for a new support line to indicate that you are going to have a continuation trend, right? So that's what you're looking at right there. AMC is definitely continuing on this bounce play right here. Look at this. Definitely getting a nice bounce. Sitting at about $10.35. That's broken this descending level of resistance. That's looking pretty freaking decent. 1050 is still a pretty solid level of resistance. You've got 16,000 shares waiting to get filled there. Penny by penny spreads go all the way up to about 1043. Those are the largest short positions that we're seeing right now, trying to get pushed through on this sell wall. Waiting on that. American Airlines. We're coming back to this. I do have a small stake in this at the moment. Is getting a little bit of a bounce, waiting for that push over the volume weighted average price as it sits right now, right? George W. setup. Break over this neckline, which lines up perfectly with the volume weighted average price. Should bring us some new highs on the day. Intraday, sitting at about $20.89 as it sits right now. Coming back to AMC. No short shares available. AMC is trending number 2 on Twitter. I did tweet that out. If you weren't able to catch it, you're just tuning in. We were trying to get AMC Day trending on Twitter. That is going to be the move, my friends. Let me come over to my profile. You can see it. If you want to do me a favor and just like and or retweet this, we'll get this bad boy trending. That would mean an absolute ton to me. We'll get this thing moving. We'll get some people looking into the stock because it is beautiful. Lamp is holding this thing down. Lamp is the reason we are seeing this crazy rub. Look at this. We're getting a little bit of a bounce. 1039, 1040 right now. AMC is getting a nice bounce off of this level right here. We just missed the prediction. We were thinking maybe 1023, but it ended up popping down to 1020. So I apologize for that 3-cent difference. That was a bad call. Lamp, I blame Lamp for that. Lamp is the mastermind. I am simply the messenger, but that is what we're looking at right now. Somebody said bull trap. I wouldn't quite call this a bull trap. I'll show you what a bull trap is. Bull trap and bear trap sometimes get confused for each other, but I'll show you exactly what you're looking at for each of those, right? So a bull trap. A bull trap is when you've got 2 wicks acting as resistance, right? So we'll start off with this, bull trap. Bull trap is if you've got a candle, followed by a second candle, and you've got 1 wick that touches, this acts as resistance line, and then a second wick that pushes over and then doesn't have a hard body close, right? This is a bull trap. Right? And initially what you see after that is it'll trap some people in this little zone right here because people will buy for the breakout and then it'll trend downwards. That's a bull trap. Bear trap is the exact opposite thing. So you have a candle body, we call that the log, followed by 2 wicks, longer wick on the second one, break. You're playing this for a short position or a sell for a break underneath support, and it'll be a false breakdown. So people get trapped in this. It's a bear trap, right? You trap bears in this box. They sell at the absolute worst point because then you get a trend reversal. That is what a bear trap would be. So this is why I don't like buying immediately on breakouts. You want to wait typically 1, 2, 3 minutes to get a confirmation of that hard break. Otherwise, you can definitely get caught up in a bull trap like that. Like this, I wouldn't quite call this a bull trap. I mean, I suppose you could kind of call it one, but yeah, I suppose you could. I could call it a bull trap, right? So you have a wick touch and then a second wick that follows afterwards. This is a picture-perfect bull trap right here, right? Because people got trapped in this little zone. They bought it at the absolute worst time, hoping for a break over a hard resistance line, right? Didn't end up getting it. That is a bull trap. Flip side, you could get a bear trap, but we didn't have it here, right? That was just pretty equalized support lines right there. So nothing crazy. Hi guys, please take a look at Doge BSC on BSC. It will be bridged to Doge on May 2021. So hey, that's coming from Ticone. You can definitely check that out if you're interested. I'll just announce that for you. Hopefully that gets the word out for what you're looking for, man. This probably requires a long, complicated answer, but is there any way AMC doesn't eventually squeeze? The only way I can see them squeezing is if the government bails them out and they say, hey, look, we're just going to eradicate all of these counterfeit shares that are existing on the market, all these naked short positions. That's the only thing I can think of. But I don't see any way. They're so deep in the piss right now, dude. Like, this is literally years and years and years of malpractice that has culminated to this final event. I'm telling you, if you want to know how completely screwed these guys are, watch this video. There was an absolutely disgusting DD that was put up by Adabit on Reddit called the House of Cards, and I walk you through in the simplest way that I can the language that he's using in this video. And essentially what this is 20 plus years of malpractice, manipulation, and illegal activity that has continued in the stock market for this long, that's leading to where we are right now, right? This is nothing new. I don't see any way that they get out of this because they have dug a 20 plus year hole and they finally got busted. That's all that it comes down to. People woke up. AMC is not showing up on Webull. If you type it in the search bar, it gives you a no matches found. Pops up for me just fine. I haven't seen that. Trey, have you ever had a hedgy burrito? It's just IOUs wrapped inside a tortilla. That sounds delicious. I love that. I love eating that. Let's try it out sometime. Definitely, man. Sounds tasty. Clove looks like it might have gotten a break out of this downward trend. We are finally setting an ascending level of support right now. Got 3 different touch points. 1, 2, 3 signifies a respected level of support. We want a continuation here. You get a wick that touches right here and it continues on that upward trend for that VWAP. You'd be looking at a pretty good little piece right there. American Airlines looks like it might also be getting a little bit of a bounce. This is testing out that volume weighted average price again. You get a break over that, you're looking at a pretty decent little piece. Waiting for that break over the VWAP. We get that, it should have a pretty decent runner. Because that VWAP is a really big psychological barrier of support and resistance. So we want to break that resistance line, and American Airlines should get a nice little pop. Wait and see how she ends up playing out. All right. Hey, Trey, my mom has around 2,000 shares of 3 million she just inherited. She's thinking about selling them off. What's your thoughts long term? AMC Moon. She just inherited 3 million shares of AMC? She can do what she wants, man. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's your family. It's your family's money. If you guys want to go do something and you need the cash for whatever reason or another, you guys control your financial situation. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I can't. As long as you guys are healthy, happy, and have everything you need, that's what matters. What's my exit strategy? I'm going to sell on the way down. The absolute bare minimum that I have to do is make sure that I'm buying at least one of you guys a Tesla. That's my obligation. I promised it, and I'm going to hold through. I've said it in any live stream that you guys ask. It's no joke. It's not a rumor. I'm going to be buying a Tesla when AMC hits at least $600. That is my absolute bare minimum. Glad to have you back in action, Trey. Could you check out Seneca Bio? They announced merger tomorrow as well. I think that I looked at that earlier in the stream. Yeah, I did. So technical analysis is always going to be trumped by huge news catalysts, and if that news catalyst comes to fruition, this thing should really run. I would say so. The technical analysis here is worthless. You're just banking on this on that merger being announced, and if it gets announced, there's a lot of hype around it. You should be looking at a pretty good run for the day, for sure. Small Canerb says bullshit. You think what you want, man. I'm telling you, it's legally binding. I made a statement and I got to hold through on a statement. You guys can sue me if I don't. It's that simple. If I lied, you guys sue me and I lose more money than I would have paid for the Tesla. That is fact. Fair Pepe meme coin for Pepe on BSC. Fair Pepe meme coin for Pepe on BSC. I'm assuming that's a coin of some sort of crypto, but check out the Nasdaq. What's the Nasdaq doing? Is it ripping really hard or is it pulling back? Oh, nice bounce. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful bounce. Looking for a break over this neckline right here. And if you get that, it should be a nice little run after a dip in the intraday, right? That'd be a beautiful bounce. Beautiful, beautiful bounce. That looks good. That looks really nice. That's extended. That's extended hard. No copyright in the animation. It's only indie music. I purchased them through Audio Jungle. All right, man. All right, let's do it. It's called Shills versus Apes. I'll pull it up real quick. Let me make sure my desktop audio is on. It is. Here we go. AMC is a dead cat. You should sell before you lose all of your money. Chill. What is this?
What the fuck? I am not a hedgie, I am just telling you the truth.
What is this? I am buying more now. AMC 801, 832.
Rats!
What is this? This is good. Oh, oh, this is cool. Hedgie's pissed. Look at Hedgie.
4, 3, 2, 1. We have
Give up, Hedgie, you suck. Get out. Not selling. No one believes you. We are taking your money. Chill. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not a dead cat, baby. Say it. Say it. Say it, I dare you. Tell me it's a dead cat. Oh, Kachiga. Let's go. That's too good. Citadel. That's too good, man. That's too good. Oh, look, that monkey was pissing. Did you guys see that? Hodl. Oh, man. All right, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, man. That was funny. That was good. That was so funny. That was so funny. All right, we got to give some props. We got to give some props. If you guys want to check out that video, you got it. I'll bring this up. The title is called Shills versus Apes. From Motionese. Motionese made that. Dude, that was good. That was good, dude. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. This was God tier. Money. Oh, that's good. That's so good. What a freaking G. Too good. I want to share this on Twitter. That's too good. How do I do this? I'll just copy the link. If you're gonna watch any video today, this is the one. Oh, that was money. Absolute gold. All right, boys and girls, we got a big, fat, disgusting, absolutely filthy George W. in the making right now. Look at this bad boy. This is looking nice. So what do we got rocking right now, right? I'm just going to clear off all this stuff. We're going to clear off all this junk. You've got an ascending level of support right now. You got a double bottom right here on an ascending level of support, which is absolutely beautiful. Reclaim that volume weighted average price, the VWAP. We've been over the VWAP for the majority of the day today. This is looking beautiful. So a break over this neckline at 1041 should look disgusting. You've got 1050 as the largest level of resistance with 25,900 shares waiting to get filled, and that should bring you a pretty nice little push. You guys are loving that. That was good. That was good. Hey, Trey, new to the channel. Love the info. Khan Uchiha, welcome to the channel, my friends. Show him some love. Drop some gorillas in the chat for Khan. We are absolutely blessed and happy to have you here. Absolutely awesome. Loving you being a part of the team, my friend. Nasdaq is still running, huh? Nasdaq, yeah, got that push over the neckline. That's a hard break right there. Very, very hard break. That looks great. Clove, we're going to check back in on. Clove was pulled back a little bit here on the day. It's consolidating right now. Broke out of that downward moving channel. We've got, let's check on Microvision, see if this has gotten some more momentum rocking. This is up 7%. So this looks like a break of that decent level of resistance. It could be a decent buy, but what you're looking for as a stop loss would be probably down here at this wick, right? 1313. So if you take an entry point right here, I would say this is probably going to be your stop, and you can always get a re-entry at the next bottom if that works out. So that's what I watch for. Robinhood Terms of Service number 16. I understand that Robinhood may, in its discretion, prohibit or restrict the trade of securities or the substitution of securities. That's 100% right, man. Robinhood, man, robbing the hood. I would stay away. They're not my cup of tea. It ain't my cup of tea. Cough. Brittany Taylor video. Cough, cough. I know. I've got to record it. So the Brittany Taylor video will come out. It will come out. My Obi-Wan says, Rich Mr. Krabs, thank you. Hey, man, love what you do. Keep up the good work. Also, do you know anything about a crypto called Bonfire? I've never heard of it. I got to be honest with you. I can look at it really quick, though. Crypto. Price. So it doesn't look like it's out yet. I would guess that it's not out yet, but I guess I don't know for sure. I haven't heard of it though, man. I haven't heard of it. I gotta be honest. AMC gonna get that George W set up. Come on. Let's see that break. Let's see that neckline. Let's see that neckline break. 1041. Let's see that 1041. Dude, YouTube shadow banning you? I don't think so, Stozies. This is actually the best attendance we've had in a live stream in a minute. I don't think that's the case. Thank you to Shrikant. I appreciate that. Christy as well. ONTX any good? We'll check that out really quick. Onkova. So Onkova actually looks like a pretty decent buy. I'm not going to lie. Looks like a great bottom setup right here. And you've got the 15 MA hooking back up towards the 200 MA for the first time in a minute. This looks like a great swing trade potential. I don't mind that. I actually don't mind that at all. I would take a stab at that and have a stop loss for 5%. That'd be probably the best way to play it. That'd be the best way to play it. Because it broke this descending resistance line and it's got a great bottom out, right? That looks really good. I like that. I like that a lot. Hoya! Hoya! Let's have a good day, brother. Amen. Amen. Thank you to Troy. Kyle Smith says, yes, they are. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right. Hey, Trey, glad for good days like today. Can I get a Kachiga? Pa, 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 pa. Let's go. This is beautiful, man. Looking disgusting. I am just so jacked. I can't believe we're up 6% again. That's looking nice. This is a really nice setup right here. As long as we maintain this volume weighted average price, this is a wind up. This is a wind up play. Respecting this ascending level support, you've got resistance with a double top right here. This is a clear cut trend and pattern. If it continues to respect that, you're looking at a break over 1040 if it continues on. All right. Doge has always been a pump and dump. EOS Tech, zero fees. Waiver from U.S. government. DApps, DeFi, and Innovative Tech. Sleeping Giant. Get good. Hey, there you go. Agents of Mars has passed the word. Every day, man. Can I get your thoughts on LATAM Airlines? I'll check it out really quick. Let me look at this on the 3-month. It doesn't have any sort of crazy growth, I gotta be honest with you, but nothing crazy in particular to me, I gotta be honest. I think there's probably better plays out there. I think there's better plays out there for sure. For sure. You're looking at ascending level of support. You've got a double top resistance line right here. Until it breaks this hard resistance at about $1.96, you're sitting pretty rough. 15 EMA is about to hook back up towards the 200 EMA though, so you could ride it right now for a retest of $2. You get that test of $2 and a break, it could definitely run, but it might take some time. It might take some time. I continue to hold my AMC correct. I want to get out of Robinhood. I want to transfer to Webull. Should I initiate a partial or full transfer? It's entirely up to you. Personally, I would make the full transfer, but you pull the trigger, my friend. You're the one in control. I got Fidelity and I came to Webull because I like Webull. I trust them. I think they can do good things. I like the platform, and I've never had a situation where they were trying to sell my stock for me. Taylor says, how do I become a mod? I hope AMC squeezes to help pay for the medical bills and gives you everything you hope it does. All love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can make you a mod. No worries, Taylor. I've seen you around quite a bit. Thank you, Cody. Mohammed says, how many shares of AMC do you have, if you don't mind? I've got 3,573. I'm going to be doubling down. I'm going to be buying another $35,000 once I get paid. That's my game plan right now. It doesn't hit my bank account yet, but when it does, that's going straight in the fund. Straight in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How do you feel about HCMC? I think once they win that lawsuit, that company is going to hit over $1 easily. But they got to win the lawsuit against Philip Morris. If they win that, their revenue is going to be disgusting. Trey, my girlfriend is mad because I'm seeing you more than her. Oh, no. Yannick, you're in my thoughts, brother. You're in my thoughts. Hang tight. Hang tight. You can do it. You can do it. AMC day trending. Let me come back up. I got to come back up. Oh, shoot. I'm behind. AMC Day trending. Thanks for all you do, Trey. Might need to take a pull of bourbon with you when we hit our next goal, or your next like goal. Hey, definitely, Kevin. I got you, brother. I got you. Jason says your energy is explosive this morning. HCMC upcoming 25% discount on stock for shareholders. They said they currently have 400,000 shareholders on their site. Also, please explain Jackman plus cent. Hyakuman Pasento? Is that what you're talking about? So Hyakuman Pasento is Japanese, right? So Hyaku is 100, man is 1,000. So if you add those zeros together, I think that's 10,000%. So it just means like, it means like 100%, 100%. You know what I mean? So it just sounds cool. It just sounds cool. Hyakuman Pasento. Let's go. Yeah, but that sounds like a great deal, man. I think that's why HCMC is trending so well right now. I mean, they're doing a really, really smart move. Upcoming 25% discounted stock for shareholders. They said they currently have 400,000 shareholders on their site. So I think that's a good move. I think that's going to really start moving this thing for sure. I wish Trey was my girlfriend's boyfriend. You guys are such goofballs. You can't beat this. Come on, Lamp. Come on. Drop Lamp in the chat. Lamp is just really holding this sucker down. Really holding this sucker down. Stock Twits AMC is number 1. They got to check this out. Come on. Come on. 1 second. Give me a second. It was housekeeping. Housekeeping was asking if they if I wanted a new pillow. Is Half V moving? Half V is up 13%. Look at this. Nasty mover. Nasty, nasty, nasty mover. That is looking dirty. Lamp. Let's go. Let's go, Lamp. Yes, sir. AMC is still holding true. Still holding true to this. That's looking pretty sexy. Not lying, not lying. I haven't shaved my beard since I got out. NCOIC used to make me dry shave in formation. Dude, I would not be about that. I get such razor burn. Give Lamp your power. The earth needs you. Spirit bomb. Give me your energy. Make sure you take your... I didn't take my vitamins today. Dude, spot on. Spot on, man. Spot on. Thank you for that reminder. Guys, if you haven't taken your vitamins yet, make sure you're taking your vitamins. Adam Aaron told us he'd never add any new shares to the market in 2021. What if these new shares are ones being brought into play to cover their asses on shares that have been over IOU'd? Not news still? That's not in Adam Aaron's control. AMC as a company doesn't really control the DTC, the processing and transactions of shares, right? That falls into the hands of other people. That's not on them. That's not on them at all. They're not the ones responsible for that, right? The ones responsible for that are the DTC, the people handling the transactions, right? They're the ones messing up, not Adam Aaron. So that is 100% not to cover their butts. Adam Aaron and the company of AMC has no obligation to cover IOUs because they don't issue them, right? DTC does. The DTC does. The brokerages do. Citadel does. The OTC markets do. Like all this sort of stuff out of the control of Adam Aaron. He doesn't handle that at all. That's none of his. That's none of his wax. None of his wax at all. Trey, quick analysis on Riot. I'll check that out real quick. All right. Riot looks like it has finally broken a downtrend. It is on the upswing. Slightly, but still on the upswing, right? It has found a bottom. It is now on an ascending level of support. 15 EMA is starting to hook back onto the 200 EMA. That looks like an opportunity for a buy. That looks like an opportunity for a quick swing. You can make some cash here and watch for the first sign of rejection and the first sign of a drop below a supporting resistance line, or support line, right? Ascending support. So a break over ascending support, you take profits, you can rinse and repeat. But that looks pretty good. I don't mind it. Hey Trey, this is my first super chat ever. I was here yesterday when you stopped to address a guy who was going through tough times. Much love. We need more people like you in this world. Keep doing you, my friend. LFG AMC. Hey man, I'm never gonna skip over that stuff. If I see people struggling, you got it. You never know, man. You never know an impact you're gonna have on somebody's life. All of you. You never know what sort of impact you're having on somebody at any given moment in time. You never know. It's better to play safe than sorry. I've lost friends to suicide. I'll never go through that ever again if I can control it. I'm trying to figure out how to get more AMC. I bought 6,600 for $1.91 on Cash App and 2,000 at 330 on Webull. Don't want to average up. Averaging up isn't bad. So there's this misconception. It's a psychological thing, right? So when you average up, true, your quote unquote percentage gain doesn't look as sexy, but you make more money. I mean, think about it. So if I have 5,000 shares at a dollar cost average of $1, right, and it hits $10, well, yeah, I made a crap ton of money. My profit margins are insane. But if I have 10,000 shares and I averaged up a little bit to $3, you still made more money. You still made more money because you've got more liquidity in the stock, and as it continues to go up, you still make more cash. So your dollar cost average, even though it looks sexy as hell, like it's hard psychologically to break that, but you're gonna make more money if you dollar cost average up. You just are. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Your margin percentage gain is gonna be lower, but you still make more money, right? So it's I'm telling you, it's worth it to average up if you want to, right? Don't worry about the dollar cost average. Check Doge BSC. It will be bridged to main Doge in May. Home for the Doge community on the Binance Smart Chain is a place where the Doge spirit, cheap transfer fees, and charitable causes come together. For those who want to be a part of Doge but also experience the world of DeFi, welcome home. We've been waiting for you. So if you want to check it out, this is the website. This will probably take a good minute to dig through, but once that's all said and done, this is where you'd be looking at. View our chart. Doge BSC. Trading at 0.000066. Liquidity 119,000, market cap of 2.6 million. It's actually grown a little bit too. It's up a little bit. I mean, especially over the last month. You'd be up a good chunk. You'd be up a modest chunk. A modest chunk. AMC. How's Clove sitting right now? It looks like it must be consolidating. Yeah, trading pretty sideways. You need to break over this this level of resistance at about $9. Break over $9, you're looking pretty good. Down about 1% on the day. AMC has broken the ascending level of support. You got a hard push underneath that with a wide range candle bar. So this is now in a downtrend. Trade underneath the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. We're waiting for that to find some sort of bottom. What are you looking at in terms of a bottom? You've got support lines, I would say right about $10.18 with a double touch right here. You got a touch point right here, 2 touch points right here, about 10.18. So that's probably the best opportunity for a bounce. That's what I'll be looking at. Thank you for taking the time to explain what a bull trap is. I want to get back in AMC, just not sure when. And there you go, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. I'm telling you. This stuff is pretty simple. It doesn't take much time to learn. I really don't think so. I have a feeling there's a lot of scissors in AMC. Hey, amen. Amen, man. When hedging short a stock, is a short bar fee rate fixed rate for that specific short? If so, how are those who have already shorted affected by an increase in short bar fee rate? So that short bar fee rate is always fluctuating, right? That short bar fee rate changes by hour basis, right? So they can go up and down and affect shorts immensely. So if the risk of a short position goes up, they're going to increase that short bar fee rate, and it puts pressure on them. I mean, it changes day to day, which is why it's an annualized short bar fee rate, right? They charge it annually. That's how much they pay annually. So it's not going to absolutely, I mean, unless it's like 5,000% or something, it's not going to kill them to hold it for a day, but it affects them for sure. I mean, I've never shorted, so I don't know how bad it is, but I mean, 20% annually is a lot. You have $5 billion out on loan at 20% a year. I mean, we've already been going for 4 months. We've been going for freaking 4 months, and at 20% on $5 billion, if that's what it was the whole time, they'd be out $1 billion. $1 billion. The more money you play, the less that freaking percentage matters. I mean, if it hits 100%, they'd be out $5 billion on a $5 billion investment over a year period of time. They're getting squeezed, man. They're getting lemon squeezed. Lemon pepper squeezed. It's looking rough. CTR, I'm so close to 50 cents. I need 20s and rum. Let's go. CTRM finally getting that nice bounce. It's up 3.8% on the day. It is on a beautiful ascending level of support also. I'm liking that. That's a great setup right there. Finally got a nice bounce. We were waiting for that for a good minute. And I predicted this back on the 16th. I was thinking this is about what you would see happen. And I was pretty close. I thought it would bounce off resistance and then come back down to support and then bounce back up to retest resistance. And it wasn't quite as extreme as I'd drawn up here, but it followed that same general trend, right? Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. So if it continues on this uptrend, you'll definitely see a test of 52.8 cents as resistance. That's what I'm hoping for. Just transferred Webull, squeeze the next 10 days. I don't think it'll squeeze in the next 10 days. I personally don't know. I think you're going to be okay. Is TCAT a bull trap? We can look at it. I would say, yeah, that's a bull trap. That is definitely a bull trap. That's a picture perfect bull trap. You've got resistance line, false breakout, and then a sell-off ensue. I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks the VWAP. Gotta be honest. I could be wrong, but I think that's a pretty picture perfect bull trap for sure. Trey, you should look into HCMC after AMC is done. Their lawsuit is very favorable to them. I've actually got some. I've played HCMC before. I used to cover it on the channel. I think it's pretty solid. Look at the volume. We popping off. It's already at 24 million. Dang, that's beautiful right there. We already have more volume than we saw the entire day yesterday, guys. That is sexy. We're stepping in the right direction. This could be the beginning of that trend that we need. This could be the beginning of that trend. That is beautiful. All right. 3M is a Minnesota company, Trey. Come on, not 3. Oh, oh man. I apologize. Triple M. I didn't know that. I apologize. I didn't know about him. And I'm from Minnesota, too. What the heck? That's some beautiful growth. I mean, that looks dirty. That looks super dirty. I'm digging it. Nice. It's a little bit extended right now, but if you're holding, I'd continue to hold until you see a break of support. There's a lot of tendies there, man. There's a lot of tendies. Trey, I have 871 shares in GameStop at $179 a share. I'm down $215. Should I cut losses, add it to AMC, or do you think GME will move soon? I think GameStop and AMC are both going to moon. I don't think GameStop is a lost cause. I know some people do. I just think that it's lagging a little bit behind AMC right now. I think all it needs is a break over this descending resistance line. And once it gets it, it should get a nice hard push, but the volume has just been really low. It needs that volume to come back in. Yes, sir. 9.5 calls. What do you think? Thank you. Can't wait to moon, says Eric. I think those 9.5 calls, depending on your expiration date, are going to be fine for sure. I don't know if you bought them today, if they expire this Friday, but I think you can make some good money on those. Definitely. Ethereum just hit 2,600. Dang. Money, man. Money. Sell GameStop. It's each their own. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. I think GameStop is definitely going to have its moment. It's just not ready yet. Definitely. Clove looks like it might be getting a secondary little push here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's going to test out that VWAP. We got a big fat George W set up. That volume weighted average price right here. We got to push over that. It should come with a nice hard move. We got to wait and see what she does. Down about 0.11% of the day. American Airlines is hanging right below that VWAP as it sits right now. I'm going to check out. I'm just going to delete this stuff really quick. And you've got support holding up really strongly right here at about what appears to be 2080. So if we get that push over the volume weighted average price, this is the third touch point. We got a George W right here, right? This is, it's trying really tough. It's trying hard. Consolidating right now. AMC wants this hang right here. It really wants that hang at about 1018. It's trying, but it's in a down channel right now for sure. It is about 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so the market has been open for almost an hour and a half. I'm assuming this is why you're seeing that volume start to pop back a little bit. It's definitely slowing down, but we have already seen more volume today than we did yesterday, and that is looking disgusting. Absolutely beautiful, my friends. All right. Joshua says, just initiated the transfer from Outhood to Weeble. Says it'll take 3 to 7 days. Here's hoping it goes through before the squeeze. I'm wishing you the best, my friend. Wishing you the best. About 200 of the $40 strike, 618 call options. When we hit 1K, I'll have a comfy 19.2 mil. Let me buy you a house when that happens. Braden, no. Don't buy me a house. Help out other people that need the help, not me, right? I'll be absolutely just fine. Help out people who need it. That's all that I ask. All right. What is a George W? A George W is a double bottom. So you got 2 touch points, right? So what's a good example? This is a George W right here. Bottom, it forms this W, right? See how that looks like a W? So we call it a George W because it looks like a W. And it's typically a sign of an upcoming bullish reversal. Doesn't always pan out, right? It needs to break that neckline resistance, but if it does, you usually get a hard push. It's a sign of weakness, especially when it's ascending in sellers, right? Sill making moves. Sill is also moving today, huh? Up 4.85%. Yeah, that looks dirty. That looks really good. Definitely. That looks really, really nice. Really nice. Trey, please analyzing Viac. I think it's bottomed, may gap up based on fundamentals alone. I think Viacom is a good company for sure. It's up about 1.38% on the day today, and I think it may have finally found a bottom. It definitely broke out of this downtrend finally. Decent level of resistance, it got a hard break over it, and it's finally on an uptrend. So that looks good. I think it definitely could, 100%. I really, really do. I think it definitely could. Clove looks like it finally got a break over the VWAP too. This is at $9.05 right now. Let's take a quick look. A quick peeky weeky. No, it hasn't done it yet, but it's real dang close. Real dang close. Get that break over the volume weighted average price, and Clove should be starting to make some good cash. We'll wait and see. It is almost net even on the day. We started off with a pretty massive sell-off on the board and got a nice bounce. Big George W setup, and it's going to test out this volume weighted average price, which is the average price of anybody that purchased on the day here today. If we get a break over that, it should come with a nice move. We'll wait and see what she ends up doing. AMC. AMC is also stagnating a little bit, trading sideways, doing a little bit of consolidation. It looks like it found a bottom, right? Looks like it found a bottom at about 10.20, which is good, right? I am absolutely fine setting these 5% gainers day in, day out, day in, day out. Remember yesterday, right? Let's look at yesterday. Remember yesterday, we had a nice push immediately at open, and then it consolidated all the way up until the last hour and a half of the day, and then it had its second run. This is looking very eerily similar, my friends. Very eerily similar. And honestly, this is a little bit of a flag setup. That looks like a beautiful flag setup. So you're going to break over this descending resistance line, and you could get a nice dirty move. I would not be surprised at all. Not at all. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. All right. Coming back up here. Let's see what we got. All right. I'm a beginner learning so much. No problem, man. We're all here for you. We're all here for you. GLW. GLW looks good. It looks very good. It's on an ascending level of support. It's got very nice, consistent growth. I think a good entry point would be somewhere around this $45.40 mark. Stop loss it down 5% unless it drops back lower. I would say maybe even a little less, maybe 3%. And then if you can get a better entry point as well. Trey's Glass is trying to get with Lamp. Oh, God. It's just teasing. She's just teasing me. Lamp is always trying to tease me. It's just tough. It's tough. 11K watching the stream right now. We should have at least 10K likes. Let's get it. Hey, I'll tell you what. We get this to 10K likes by the end of the stream. I'll put back one more rip of that Kraken. That's going to be my mark. Since I do have to go in and do some paperwork here today, I definitely got to be smart about the way that I pace myself during this live stream. But we get to 10K. 10K likes. I'll put back another crack of the Kraken, release the Kraken, and give you guys good cheers and toast to the community that's rocking with the Gorilla Gang. So you want to make that happen. That's the benchmark. I will be here until probably about 12:15 Central Standard Time, which is 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. I'm just going to have to go in at about 1 p.m. So I just can't avoid that. They called me. I got to go in and get some stuff done. So that's just, it is what it is. So I think they're going to work through some of the paperwork that I've got from my heart surgery, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Is CCIV rocketing right now? I see people saying CCIV. Yeah, baby, let's go. CCIV looking pretty filthy. Looking pretty filthy. Liking that. Liking that action. Liking that action. Definitely looking good. Up to about $20.46. The markets are finally getting some nice moves, man. This is looking good. Looking very nice. Yes, sir. Hey, did you get my tweet about days to cover? 801 from Gerald. Dude, I love that. I did not get it. I got to be honest. My Twitter is very heavily populated. I try and check in at least a couple times a day, but there's so much stuff that comes in, unfortunately. Let me see. That's good. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. You just have to let me know. Let me know what you think. Dang, CCIV is really killing right now. That looks beautiful. That looks really, really good. American Airlines really just can't get that break over the volume weighted average price, huh? Just hanging right below that sucker. We'll wait and see what she does. I'll give it a day. I'll give it a day. Can you take a peeky week at interest? And Trey, you were the captain of no. Gorilla Gang for life. Can I get a good chip? Yes, sir. Break out of this downtrend is what you're looking for right now, my friend. So we'll take a quick look at Ortex really quick. Give you guys an update on what this is all looking like. Ortex for AMC. What do we got cooking right now? 100% utilization. Short interest is up 0.15%. Cost to borrow, according to this, is 8.93, but this is a little bit lagging, I think. Not 0.93 on days to cover, but we also think this number is wrong because it's a little bit skewed from this crazy volume that you got back here. No consistency, right? If you were to change that number and take into consideration only the last 2 months or so, that'd be more like, I would say like 3, 4, 5 is what you'd be looking at, which is significant, right? So that days to cover number going up. Shares on loan, 153 million. Free float on loan, 36.7%. I mean, this is all pointing in the right direction. We got crazy numbers on this. This is looking sexy. Honest to God. Can't beat it. We're looking at a break over this descending level of resistance. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it, my friends? This is looking good. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Gotta take a swig from Subway Cup. All right. So if my fiance needs to know where to send your wedding invitation, October 2022, it was going to be a +1 so you can bring your girlfriend, but do I put you down for a +2 so you can bring lamp? Oh, please a +2. We got to bring lamp. God dang. I'll tell you what, I've got 2 of these lamps and I'll bring you one as a housewarming gift. But my invitation, you can send the address for my P.O. box is in the description box of every single video. So you drop it in there and I will gladly come, my man. Eric, drop that invitation in it should be down there for you. So that's where I can accept that. 100%. Actually, you know what? Eric, send me a message on Twitter. I got a better address for you. Sorry, Trey, just joined. What are the order numbers today? Order numbers? I did just go over the Ortex numbers. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Hopefully you're able to catch that, my man. Trey, you should really let everyone know about how about trading within their Roth IRA so they can pull the gains out tax-free. Important to note, you can pull the gains out tax-free immediately if the Roth is over 5 years old. So I have a video out on Roth IRAs, actually, my friend. So if you want to check that out, you can definitely do it. I'll show you really quick. Want to watch this video? I walk you through the benefits of a Roth IRA in this sort of situation. You save a killing on taxes. You're spot on the money, James. Trey, we need AMC to reach $15. My wife's boyfriend said I can only borrow his car for 2 more days. You're thinking too small. You meant $15 million. $15 million. Billion. I meant Ortex. Oh, you're good, man. I knew what you meant. All right. Good stuff. All right. I have 2 of the $15 calls for September 17th. What are your thoughts? I like that you have them pretty far out. I don't mind that you've got them. You said 2 of them? Yeah, I think you're sitting okay. I don't mind that because they do have a nice expiration. The $15 strikes, you're paying $2.09 per share, which is $209 a piece, so just over $400. I think you've got a good opportunity to make some cash there. I think that's good. I think that's smart. It's smart that you set them out for a good expiration. Trey, will you pin me Sergeant First Class if I get picked up? I would do it, yeah. Why not, man? I'm definitely down. Would you do technical analysis on any cryptos? If so, please take a look at AMP. Is it on Webull? I try to stick mainly to Webull. This is the brokerage platform that I use. I'm thinking about getting BlockFi down the road. And if I do, would you guys want to see that? If I got BlockFi, so here's what's happened. I've got an offer for BlockFi, an affiliate program with them. And to be able to cover, different cryptocurrencies, and you guys will get discounts and stuff. And there's benefits to us and to me, to you and to me, right? But I want to focus on AMC, and I don't want to add too many different things. I don't want to get too many things going because I'm not sitting here trying to make money off of everybody. I just want what's the best for you guys, right? I want what's the best for you. So you guys let me know what you want. If you want me to cover more cryptocurrencies and stuff, amidst this AMC, craziness, you let me know and I can make it happen. But I just want to know. I'm not going to go out of my way to try and add noise because I think people already get frustrated when I cover other stocks than just AMC. So I'm not trying to add too much noise, but you let me know. You let me know, man. All you guys let me know. Really wants that break over the VWAP. God, just please get it. Get that sucker. Clove, get that break over the VWAP too. AMC, Is it back under? Is it over the VWAP again? We're up 5.62% right now, and it is. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Back up to about $10.32 as it sits right now. Looks like it just got that break over the VWAP, my friends. That is looking decent. Your tweet never posted the cartoon? Really? What? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it did. It's right here. Definitely up, my man. Definitely. Voyager has best selection of crypto. There we go. My girlfriend's boyfriend wants to know if you could be my girlfriend's girlfriend's boyfriend. I'm definitely down. Let's do it. First call. After making some stupid trades, went baby Abe, bought some AMC. My account is now green. Teared up during that toast. Much love and thanks. I got you, Andrew, man. Seriously. I'm all here for you. Thank you, Joe. Trey is a $10 call option. Useless at this point for April 23rd. It depends on when you bought it, man. It's all about average price. If your average price is lower than it's trading at right now, you can make some profit and then check out. You'd be pretty good. CTRM is ripping. Let's check it out. It is. Look at this. Nice, dirty pushing volume. It's going to get that. Oh, it wants that 52.8. Guys, I'm telling you, man, this is too easy. If you tuned into the live stream on Monday, we pretty much called this happening. Look at this. Almost to a T. That is so cool. I can't believe that. Wow. Every now and then, even a blind squirrel finds a nut. That's incredible. Look at that dirty rip. That is looking disgusting. Nasty. She's ripping. TCAT is up 32% now. Wow. Yeesh. That is disgusting too. Absolutely nasty. Wow. Wow. All right. If we hold all the shares, how do we get enough volume to squeeze? I've been wondering this for a while. Feels like we screwed ourselves over. No. That's a win. Because that means that shorts can't buy any more shares back. So they're just going to keep bleeding. It's a game of chicken. They have to buy back at whatever price we designated at that point. So if there's no shares available for them to short, the only option they have is to buy back from us. If all the shares are eaten up, we won. It's that easy. I'm kind of like Trey's glasses. Oh, no. Gonna see that Mortal Kombat, though. Me too, brother. Me too. I can't wait. We're sitting at 1036 right now. We got that break over the VWAP and the break over the descending level of resistance. This is looking disgusting. Nice setup. Nice bull flag setup. We got the break over that, back over the volume at average price. We got a little bump in volume on this 1 minute time frame right here. This is looking like it might be a decent setup for a little bit of a run. $10.36 right now. Let's freaking go, guys. Yes, sir. Thanks for carrying blessings to you in that heart of yours. Thank you, Grumpy Grampy. My name's Uncle Grandpa. Oh, man. Sent you a DM on Twitter because YouTube won't let me send you a link here. Please take a look if you have a sec. Thanks for everything you do. It Vagabond. I hope that's your handle. It helps if you give me the handle. I'll need the handle, man. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to find it. I apologize. Where to buy HCMC? Canton, Webull, or Vanguard because it's below 0.1. You can buy it on Fidelity or Charles Schwab. Those are two availabilities for you. AMC is definitely getting a little bit of a push, and CTRM is still freaking ripping, guys. Look at this. Up 7.7%. That is nasty. Vortex on Twitter? Really? I better look. AMC Day. Oh, let's go. Let's go, man. An additional 1.2 million shares were made available for shorting yesterday, and they were borrowed right away, keeping utilization at 100% for the second day in a row. New records in AMC. Estimated short interest, 23.43% of free float. Shares alone, 153 million. We got a whale in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up. That's what's up. Money. Gotta love Ortex. They're on our side. Ortex, drop some whales. Drop some whales in the chat for Ortex. That's what's up. Trey, longtime fan, first time caller, disabled vet equals no work, all live streams. LOL. Would love to donate my time to the channel and Discord. Michael, you 100% can, man. You know, I absolutely appreciate that, and I hope that you're doing okay. I appreciate you being a veteran. I appreciate your service. Always will. I can make you a moderator for sure, man. Let's do that. You know what? Means a lot, man. Thank you for that. And I hope you're doing good. I hope that you're happy and healthy and your family's taking care of you and you're taking care of your family, and just that's all I can ask for, you know? Hoff V still going to town? She is. She definitely is. Oh, yeah. What up, Trey? Currently down 20% on CSCW. Color Star Tech. Well, it's green right now. It's green right now, so it could get a nice bounce back. It broke out of this descending channel. I would let it run for a little while. I would let it run for a little bit, because you could very easily get back in the green. AAL. Come on. I need you to get that break over the freaking volume weighted average price. We're waiting way too long on this. Get it. Oh, it already did. How about that? So if the volume follows through on this now, it should get a little bit of moves. Should get a move. Should get a move. That would look good. That would look really nice. Beautiful. That looks nice. Finally getting a mover on AAL. The AMC is at 1040, guys. 1050 is that next major level of resistance right now. We got 28,000 shares on the ask on the level 2s. Waiting to get a push through 1050. That is going to be very, very close to the new all-time highs. That is looking disgusting, man. Holy Toledo. That is looking nice. We cannot complain about that. Oh, yeah. Drop those gorillas. Those gorillas are happy. We're cooking with Crisco. Joe just went live on Webull, and are you still bullish on MVIS? Thanks, Trey. I am bullish on MVIS. I think that Microvision, this is the month for Microvision. I think today it's definitely pulled back a pretty decent amount. But if you've got calls on it, I mean, you're still up if you purchased them yesterday, you know? If you bought them today, you're definitely not in the green. But that's why I bought it up on Monday, right? I'd say if you've got calls and you took half off the table at the open, you're sitting pretty decent. You got the other half to ride, and it gets a bounce, you're sitting okay. I think you could have a good trend continuation, but it's just pulling back a little bit, right? Yeah, just pulling back a bit right now. You've got support down here at about 1272. So I'm imagining that's where it's going to bounce. All right. You're the man, Trey and Lamp. I get up early just to tune in. Good luck with your surgery, brother. Keep it up. Let's go, apes. I appreciate that Epic's gaming community. You're the man. You're the man. I'll be okay. I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing too much. 1047 right now. Holy Toledo, guys. This is really freaking moving. The volume is picking up again. We got 244,000 shares right here. We've got 367,000 shares right here. The 15 MA is hooking away from that 200 MA. It just crossed over the volume weighted average price. This is in some bullish territory. This is bull time. Bull time, ape time, man. That is looking nice. We got a little bit of a topping tail on this 1 minute candle, but guys, if this keeps on pushing, this is going to be disgusting, man. This is looking good. AMC is cooking right now. We are at $10.46. 1050 is the major sell wall. You can see that wick just touched on 1050, where we had 22,000 shares waiting to get eaten up. But we get some big whale to step in and eat those suckers up, you're going to be looking at a good push. That's what we're waiting on right now, my friends. My friends, my family, my fellow Gorilla Gang. We need that push over 1050. That's the move. That is the move. Checking in from Camp Casey. What would be a good sign to sell once we've peaked? I used to think 1K, but now I believe in 10K. Best officer in the Army. Hey, thank you, William. I appreciate that. So I think the sign is going to be that it's declined for a couple straight days, right? So you shouldn't go from 10,000 all the way automatically down to $50 in a matter of a day, right? It's not going to do that. It would probably be a slow decline, right? So like 10 grand down to 95, down to 9,000, down to 85. And if you have 3 or 4 straight days of continuation downtrend, at that point it's time to consider selling, right? So that's my plan. I'm going to watch for the down ticks. I'm not going to look for a dip, not an intraday dip, right? I'm going to keep holding through the intraday dips. I'm just going to look for that couple day continuation of downtrend, and that's the point at which I'm going to sell. DLPN is ripping, huh? Still going? Up 12%. There it is. Yeah, nice volume trend on that. Nice volume uptick. That is looking nice. Very, very good. Very solid. I'm honestly surprised by this, especially because it was pretty light in the pre-market. Not a lot of action was there. AMC, 1044. Hope that it gets a nice bounce off this 1042 marker. It gets a nice trend continuation, but it is trending in the right direction, my friends. Technical analysis on SPWR and NEO. I'll do one of those, man. I will do NEO. So I'll pick up on NEO. NEO is up 1.34% right now. You look at this on the 6 month, It is, I think, a pretty decent buy. 15 MA hooking back in towards that 200 EMA. That is good. Trey's heart. Does Trey read super chats? I'm heartbroken. Oh my god! Somebody made a Trey's heart YouTube account. You gotta be joking me. You gotta be joking me, dude. Come on, I gotta screenshot this. That's hilarious. Man, I don't know where you guys come up with this shit. Where do you come up with this shit? I'm gonna tweet that out. That's funny. Where do you guys come up with this stuff? That's too good. You guys crack me up. That's money. That's money. Back to... Oh, so I was going to check out Neo. Yeah, so I think it's on a good uptrend for sure. I'm digging that the 15 MA is about to cross over the 200 MA again. You found a nice bottom. You got a double bottom set up, right? So you got 3 touch points, 1, 2, 3 different touch points, and you get a break over this neckline right here at about $40. It should be a nice little runner. I don't mind that setup at all. AAL cooking with Crisco above that VWAP and just rocking it. Is it really? Let's check it out. American Airlines is sitting at $21.08 right now. And it is, yeah, it's definitely getting a little bit of momentum. I would not be surprised to see this pick up some pace throughout the day. It's being matched with a lot of selling power, so it's just going to take a good little push in momentum for this to get moving, but it is officially in the green on the day. Sitting at $21.08 right now. I think this is going to be a good multi-day runner. I really do. Looking at this on the 1 month, you had a pretty hard initial sell-off, but it still respected this ascending level of support, right? 15 MA is still hooking in towards that 200 MA. I think it's going to be a good couple day recovery play. I don't like them long term. I don't think it's a good long term play, but I think it's a good momentum play. I think that'd be solid. If Trey lifts his shirt again, do we go to the moon? How about this? How about this? I'll show you my collarbone. How's that? Don't get too freaky. Don't get too freaky with it. Don't get too freaky. Respect that VWAP, man. We need that. Trey, I have AMC stock in Robinhood and Fidelity. I'm thinking about selling AMC and Robinhood and buying back in Fidelity. Thoughts? It's entirely up to you, man. I don't think it's a terrible move. I mean, the way to play that, I mean, then you don't have to worry about the time zone and transfer. What the heck? I think it's an okay decision. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Gregory Jones, thank you, man. Tom says, send a Twitter DM. Won't show on here. The Phantom Mole. Let me look. All right. If this squeezes and you buy me a Tesla, I'll fly you over here and take you to the Penderin distillery. It's pronounced Penderin. Yes, sir. Penderin. If you win the Tesla, man, I got you. If you win it, I got you. It's going to be a random draw. It's going to be a random draw. All that I ask is that you're subscribed to the channel, and that's about it. All right. Guys, I'm going to use I'm going to take a quick leaky wiki. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on Lamp. Lamp is going to take care of you. And we're going to play Not a Dead Cat just so you guys have something to listen to in the background. And I will be right back. So just give me a quick second, and it shouldn't take too long. Today, my friends and family, my fellow Gorilla Gang, we're back again to give you a little more of an update on ticker symbol AMC. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. We got a George W. Foreman here. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. And we got a George W. It's not gonna be bullish. It's not gonna be bearish. It's gonna go ape shit. Hope you guys like that. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. 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 This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. And we got a George W.
Big fan.
You know what it is, George W. Money. That's too good. That's too good. I love that song. Love that song. All right, Lamp, you held the fort down. It went up. It went up. You did a good job. You did a good job, baby. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Lamp. What good work. What good work you did. That's dope. That's dope. All right, coming back up here, going to start off from the top. Short interest rate, short borrow fee rate was at 26% last I checked. 26.1. All right. All right, should I move my stock from Cash App to Public or Webull? Because I don't understand their limits and I don't want to be out of cash. I like Webull personally. If you use my link, you get 2 free stocks when you deposit $100. So you actually make a little extra cash on the top of it too. So that's my personal opinion, but you do what you got to do, man. There's a lot of great brokerages out there. I like SoFi as well. So Adam is requesting this vote passing to get DTC or another to give them more shares to do what they see fit with. Am I correct in that? Essentially what they want them is for firepower, right? They want them to be able to make smart business decisions, whether it be to acquire another company, to get acquired by a company, to pay off debts to, different brick and mortar locations where they're paying rent and they're getting bled a little bit. There's a lot of different ways that they can play that out. IFBD, what is this doing right now? Is IFBD running? It's up 2.5. Oh, wow. Look at you. Look at you go, baby. Yes, sir. IFBD not doing too bad. That's looking decent. And AAL looks like it has pulled back just a hair. It's consolidating right now. Consolidating at $21.06. Slow mover, but it's in the right direction. It's green. It's in the green now. Put the song on Apple. Trey, how do you find crypto on Webull desktop? Have no problem finding it on mobile. On Webull desktop. So you just got to search the ticker. So Dogecoin, for example, you just search Dogecoin, it pops up just like that. You can actually buy Dogecoin on Webull. You just need to do it with settled cash. That's the trick. Do it with settled cash and you're cooking with Crisco, man. 1041. Let's go. Thank you, Trey. Hodling AMC for my 2-year young princess and for a better world. More 64 store. You got it, brother. You got it. 100%. It's all about the other people, man. That's it. All right. Trey's tattoo. That's the dumbest. This is just ridiculous. I love sitting on your arm. If AMC hits 500, I tattoo. That's so stupid. Oh my god. You guys, I can't handle this. I can't. Oh my god. That's so good. This is so funny. I just can't. I can't handle you guys. Oh my god. That's too funny. Come on, dude. Oh man, you guys crack me up. All right, on Twitter, please reply DMs Dogecoin to Mars. Let me take a look. Hey bro, I was going to type this on the chat, but I'd rather not make it seem like I'm trying to attract attention to a certain crypto. I was going to ask you from Ape to 8 to look into a safe line of allegations as it's being a rug pull and a lot of hate being received from one of the most positive communities. Yeah, man. So I'll look into SafeMoon. I plan on making a video on it this weekend. I'm gonna tell you guys my honest opinion and what I think, but that's the most that I can do. Can you check out XXII? Yes, sir. So XXII is up about 4.5% here so far today, and it is really trying to get this break over a top resistance line. So it's got 3 tests already, and it's over it right now. So if it gets a 1 hour candle, or let's check this out. 1 hour. If it gets oh, it already did. Yeah, I like it. I don't mind it. It got the hard break. I think it'll continue to run. I think it will. I like that setup. If you're holding it right now, I'd say you're good. Maybe take a little off the table and lock in some profits, but you're sitting in a good spot for sure. Yes, sir. Did you buy any SafeMoon yet? It's a little tricky to buy, but seems worth it, and it dipped yesterday, so it might be a good time to buy. I have not bought it yet. I gotta be honest. I want to dig into it if I'm gonna get a long-term investment in that. Dishwasher says to contact Adam Aaron and tell him to change the name of chicken tenders to tendies. Dude, I'm trying. Can you give a quick peeky weeky at home at some TA for X Zone? I want to double down on Riot at my DCA, you think they've bottomed. Xona, I love this freaking stock, man. This is a great company. They are awesome. And ARK Invest is very heavy in these guys. It does look like they're very close to their bottom. You've got a nice bottom out right here, and it's finally broken the downtrend. I think you're spot on the money in saying that it's close to its bottom, for sure. I mean, obviously, we can't predict the future, but that was a very heavy bounce. I mean, that's a great engulfing candlestick pattern right there, typically indicative of a good reversal on trend. I think you're very close to the bottom, if it's not already. It's a good opportunity to double down. Check out GDET Trey. It's OTC, but heavily shorted by Citadel. Prime to go on big run with volume and easy tendies to throw at AMC. Let me take a look. GDET. So since it is OTC market, you cannot purchase this on Webull, just so you guys all know. Let me just update this. All right. It's had some crazy spikes. Holy crap. I mean, wow. You could have made 4,000% trading this where it is right now to these spikes. That is an astronomical growth. Wow. What is the shares outstanding on this? Actually, it's really low. That's actually not bad. 374 million. So the market cap is just tiny. This is a micro cap for sure. I think there's some money to be made here. I could see it, I suppose. I'd have to do some more digging, but if it's a very heavily shorted stock and it gets squoze, I mean, you can make some stupid cash easily for sure. What is AMC doing right now? It's up 6%, sitting at 1036 as we speak. Did you drop your 30K on AMC yet? No, I haven't gotten paid yet. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on that paycheck, and once it hits, I'm dropping it. You guys will watch. I'll do it for a whole stream. The stream will be called Watch Me Buy $35,000. Watch me double down 35K on AMC. You guys will get to see it. You'll know. The title of the video will say Watch Me Double Down on AMC. And when that happens, we'll be printing those tendies, man. Definitely. What do you think about AABB? They're paying 1 for 45 dividends May 3rd, gold-backed crypto. Is this the one you're talking about? I'm not entirely sure. If this is the one, I don't think this is a crypto, though. So it might not be. This is probably a different stock altogether. I'd have to dig into it, man. I gotta be honest with you. What I could do the best for you is give you technical analysis setups, but to give you a good fundamental analysis is gonna take me probably at least an hour to 2 hours because I just don't know anything about the company. I hate to do you dirty like that, but I'd be doing you a disservice by just telling you an opinion on fundamentals that I don't know, you know? But down the road, right? When AMC is all said and done, we're looking for a different direction to go to make more money, right? Crypto is on my radar for sure. I think there's a lot of money to be made in crypto. I think there's a lot of money to be made in tech and innovation, in Microvision, Xone, AZTC. Those are all the stocks that I'm looking at, and we'll get into that as the time comes. But I just haven't done enough research on that to give you an answer, man. I apologize. I watch all the time. Love the info. I DM'd you on Twitter. Something you should really see. Twitter handle is same as YouTube name, Zach the Dumpster. Zach the Dumpster. Yo, Robinhood doing some shady stuff again, bro. I have so many SS just to keep myself safe. Cannot trade the underlying instrument. Oof. Yeah, Robinhood, man. I'm not digging them. I'm not digging them at all. I'm 100% with you, brother. So Robinhood it didn't allow him to trade a to sell a 9.5 call for AMC on the 30th. So that ain't it. That ain't it at all. What up, King? Love from St. Paul. Shame on the 3M. Check. I know. That was bad. All right, so SOS. Still on an uptrend. It's up about 1% today. I think it's got a shot. I mean, this is a very, very heavily shorted stock. It's got crazy short interest. It's actually higher on paper than AMC is. So there's squeeze potential here. It could definitely do something disgusting. I would not be surprised at all. Would not be surprised in the least bit. The 15 MA is just barely starting to hook back in towards that 200 EMA. To be honest with you, I think this is a good buy point. I think it's a great buy point. I really do. Especially if it gets a hard break over 450, you're looking at a monster run, in my opinion. Will you start a poll for our ape trip? Oh yeah, definitely. 1041. Here's that 1041 mark, man. I think it's about time for a donut review. What do you guys think? Should we get that donor review rocking or what? I think so. Trey, I have 12.5 strike, 528 AMC calls, break even and buy. $40 strike, 618 calls, or keep my position. I think those $40 strikes are really risky, man, especially for June 18th. It seems like it's far away, but this is already dragged on for 4 months. So I personally would stick with what you got, and you're still gonna make a crap ton of money. You know, that's just my opinion. You do what you want to do, my friend. But I'd rather play security. I'd rather play safe, because if you're wrong, you lose your money, and I don't want you guys losing money. I just don't. I'd much rather you guys make a great, like, you're still gonna make stupid cash. I mean, those $15 the 12.5 strikes, if those print, you make stupid money, man. I mean, this hits 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. You're gonna be wealthy, stupid wealthy. So that'd be my opinion, man. Dogecoin to Mars. I did check those. Hopefully you're able to catch that, Trey's heart. Check out Playboy. Playboy was a monster runner. This made some crazy moves, and it was an NFT play. Is it up today? Up 3.97%. Yeah, this is dirty. Really dirty. It's still climbing. That is just nasty. I cannot believe how much this has ran. It's at $47 right now. Dang. In the pre-market, or actually it was $49 immediately at market open. That's nasty. Wow. It looks pretty good, man. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind that in the least bit. It's on an ascending level of support. It's over the VWAP, and if it tests 49.64 and gets a $50 break, you could be looking at a monster run for the day. Godpill is going to lose over $100,000 if it doesn't moon this week. Who's Godpill? I don't know who that is. If Ethereum passes 56 cents, I'm selling 2.5k shares and selling all my options on AMC to buy almost 200 plus shares of AMC. Unfortunately, those are on Robinhood. All right, Mike, skydiving man. CTRM passes 56 cents. I'm selling 2.5k shares and selling all my options on AMC to buy almost 200 plus shares. That seems like the move, man. I don't mind it. Yeah, I think it's gonna do it, dude. I think it could. I really do. I think there's opportunity there. Donuts, should we do it? Should we do it? Can you check GTT? Let's look. I mean, it looks like it might have found a bottom. Might have. The 15 MA is starting to hook back in now. It's really tough to say. It's tough to say, man. I think it's a buying opportunity, but it hasn't had the super hard break. I wouldn't buy it yet. I would wait for a break over this descending level of resistance. That's what I'm watching for. Can you give a shout out to Mounty Maniac from your Discord server for me? He sent me 2 inhalers from his insurance because I couldn't afford mine. What? Dude. Mounty Maniac, that guy is freaking sick. That's what's up. Seriously. Seriously, that's awesome. Hey, shout out to you, Mounty Maniac. Thanks for helping out the people who need it. Amen to that. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Sent you a Twitter DM last night. Johnny Drogue. Compare 3-month daily AMC leading up to January spike with daily from March to now. Eerily similar. I would agree, dude. I would agree. AMC's setup is looking disgusting. And I'll tell you this. That video, I put out a video talking about the technical analysis. Before we had this major run up to $14, you had a triple top setup right here. 1, 2, 3 tops, right? Then it broke that top, came up to $11, came up to $14. You've got a very eerily similar setup rocking right now. Triple top setup, 1, 2, and this is almost 3. I'm telling you, this is looking really eerily similar, man. That looks good. I am absolutely in agreement. It looks good. I think it's time for a donut. I'm gonna turn on a lamp and I'm gonna go get myself a donut. We're gonna do another donut review, my friends. So be right back, my man. My family, my fins, family, friends, Gorilla Gang, Lady Apes, everybody out there. We'll be right back. All right, baby. Let's do this. It's time for that donut review. So we got ourselves a maple glazed right here, my friends. This is looking pretty good. So you got a nice glaze on the top. It's very nice. It's got a little bit of a distortion here right though. So that's a little bit of a ding. That's a ding. We go from 0 to 10 as the score. 0 to 10 is always the score for any sort of donut. And that's a little bit of a ding, right? We don't like that. We don't like that smear. That's a goofy looking smear. We want to look at the glaze on the bottom. Glaze encapsulates the entire side of the donut, which is good. But once again, with Krispy Kreme, we see that the bottom is not fully encapsulated by glaze. So I don't know about that. Appearance-wise, it's a very sexy looking donut. It's a very good looking donut. We got a small blemish, but blemish is character. So maybe this is we're gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna take the best side of the donut. So we're gonna flip this around and get a bite straight here. This is our target area. So I'm gonna lock this in. Gonna get a quick bite of this donut and see how she ends up rocking. We're gonna score this based on texture of the donut, right? We want a nice softness. We want a fluffiness. We want a good mouthfeel. We want the frosting on the top to have a good sweet taste. Not overly sweet, but a good taste, right? So we're gonna dig into this piece and just give you a quick score, 0 to 10. I'm a big maple donut fan. I'm a big maple glazed donut fan, so we're gonna see how she rocks. Here we go. No rookie scores. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay. You know what? You know the rule. It's a one bite rule. That one bite was god tier. That was freaking oh, that was good. All right, so we got a good mouthfeel on that. That is a good donut. That one was not sitting on the shelf for too long. Good fluffy donut. Was not old. Didn't taste old at all. We just bought this morning. It tastes pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good donut. Good fluffiness, the glaze on the top, nice and soft, not overly sweet. It's got a good contrast to the fluffiness of the bread. You can't tell that the bottom of the donut isn't glazed because the maple sweetness on top is just so freaking well balanced. That is out of 10. I got to give that a 9.2. That's a 9.2. That is the highest score out of any donut that I have scored here so far. Beautiful 9.2 on that donut. Oh man, I gotta come back in for a second bite. That's a 9.2, baby. Donut is ripping. That is taking me to Tendy Town. Money. Good job, Lamp. That was decent. All right. AMC is at 1046 right now, guys. We're riding an ascending level of support. Check this out. Check this sucker out. We got at least 3 touch points. That's what we look for any signified respected level of support or resistance. We got them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points right here. We're at 1046, waiting for that push over 1050. 34,500 shares at 1050, waiting to get filled. We get that push over 1050, I think you're going to see a test of a new intraday high. That would be disgusting. That would look absolutely beautiful, my friends. Oh, yeah. Donut to the moon. It's a historic day. That is a beautiful donut. How can you complain about something like that? Can you explain that even when AMC goes to Jupiter during a transfer from Robinhood to Webull, you'll still have your shares? You will. So when it does go from Jupiter, if it goes to Jupiter, your shares don't go anywhere. They're just in the void right now, right? So they're getting transferred over to your next location. So you're gonna be okay. And the squeezes is not gonna last for like 10 hours. It's not gonna last for 2 hours. It'll last longer than that. It'll last a couple days. It's gonna be a multi-day process. I think you're gonna be absolutely okay for sure. Is TCAT still ripping right now? TCAT, someone said it's up 40%, 39% right now. Jeez, disgusting. That's a nasty run right there. That is a nasty run. And AMC is up 7% right now at 1048. Are we going to get a test of 1050? We got to wait and see what she does, but man, that's looking good. Mike says, make the skydiving infantryman veteran a moderator. Oh, I got you, baby. I got you. You're the man. Trey, please look at HVBTF. I sent you a PM on Twitter with the short volume numbers. They are shorted by almost 40%. Stock is down, and ETH is an all-time high. They're the biggest ETH miner in the world. HVBTF. Hive is up a little bit here today, and it's a pretty fresh stock. Oh no, it's an OTC stock. That's why. Yeah, look at that. I think that's a good opportunity. I think that's a great opportunity. That can make you some good tendies. That can make you a lot of tendies, man. I'd say it's a good crack. It's got a triple bottom setup right here. That looks like a beautiful entry point. I'm not gonna lie. As long as it continues to respect that ascending level of support, that's a good opportunity for sure. That's a good opportunity for sure. Shout out to my man Eric with a K for turning me on to you, Trey, and AMC stock. Wear those glasses and let's go to Tendy Town, boys and girls. Love you all. Hey, shout out to Eric with a K, man. Eric with a K. You're the man. You're a beast. We're glad to have you. 1041. It is broken this ascending level of support. We're going to wait and see if that was a false break, but god dang. Oh, man, this is looking really nice, guys. This has been a bullish day for AMC once again. We are up 6.34%. TCAT is TCAT still freaking running? TCAT is up 40%. Nasty. Absolute dirt. That is filthy, man. Look at the volume on this. The volume on this is disgusting. Really, really nice volume on TCAT. That is definitely printing you some tendies. Is Torchlight running too? Torchlight up 13%. All the small caps are just rocking right now. They're all cooking with Crisco. All small caps are just disgusting today. And Microvision looks like it found a nice bottom. We predicted it would bottom out at about 1267, and it did it a little bit earlier than that. This looks like a good opportunity to buy, in my opinion. If you're looking for an entry point, this is probably it. This is probably the entry point into Microvision. In fact, AAL is moving so freaking slow right now. I'm up a hair on this. I'll probably regret that I sold because it'll rocket after that. But this looks like a pretty juicy buy opportunity for Microvision. What do you guys think? I'm not going to chase TCAT. That's already up way, way too much. Playboy. Tempting, but no. I'm liking this Microvision dip buy. I'm liking this Microvision dip buy for sure. Down 50% on Sensonics. Update video soon. Sensonics will bounce back. I've got faith in our girl Sense. She'll do her thing. She's down today, but it'll come back. It's a long-term stock. It's a long-term stock. I think I would just average down. That's what I would do. For sure. Do it. Trey's Vitamins. CTRM having a great day? It sure is, man. CTRM is rocking. CTRM is getting nasty with it. All right. I'm going to make the switch. I'm buying in. So we're going to take a small profit on AAL. Just moving really slow. Made a little bit of a gain there. And we're going to come into Microvision. So Microvision. Going to take a quick buy on this sucker. We're going to buy ourselves 99 shares. That's going to be the move. 98 shares. Boom. She's in. In at 1334. We'll see what she ends up doing. Clove is clawing back. What's Clove doing right now? Look at that. What is GME doing? We haven't looked at GME in a minute. GME is looking ugly. That ain't it. Let's look at the order flow. So GME has seen 22 million in inflow and 40 million in outflow. So this is being very heavily shorted, and I would actually say sold. I think this is likely being sold pretty hard today. In comparison, AMC, we have 22 million in order flow right here for GameStop. AMC has seen 58 million. So it is 2.5 times or 3 times as much dollars coming in. 58 million in dollar signs coming into AMC in comparison to GameStop. So this is 100% trending better than GameStop is right now. That looks dirty. That looks really dirty. My $9 calls for the 7th are on fire. Saber, amen, brother, amen. Holy 250k coins on Doge and 1,200 shares of AMC. Thank you for all you do, Trade. Keeping the Gorilla Gang strong. All hail Lamp. All hail the magic lamp. We love it. Your thoughts on Nicola? I think it's green today, yeah? 20%. Dang. That's nasty. Nicola is doing really nice. It finally found a nice bottom. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful buy. Definitely. It's broken the descending channel. Finally. That looks good. A hard break nonetheless. Great wide range green candle bar. That indicates to me this is the bottom and you could get a couple multi-day runner here. That looks good. I dig it for sure. Days to cover increase on Fintel. AMC, we got this. 1042. It's consolidating. I'm not mad at all with where we're sitting right now. This is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. We can sit here for as long as it takes. As long as it takes. This is dirty. Absolutely dirty. Check this out. Filth. Filth. Days to cover is up on Fintel. Does it show that on Fintel? Because I don't see it when I come on here. Let me know what it is. Let me know what the days to cover is, man. What's the days to cover sitting at right now? I can check it on Ortex. Let's do that. Mm. 0.93. When do you buy the share versus a call option? So I would say there's not any really a right or wrong way to do it, but I like 90% shares and 10% call options because then you're never going to blow your account if you're wrong, if that makes sense. Please check Facebook for today and tomorrow. FB? It looks like it could swing. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's just beginning to rev up. I mean, it's consolidating right now. A couple days of a consolidation, and if it gets a little bit of an upswing, all you need is like a 1 hour candle to get some momentum, and you'd be sitting pretty decent. I would say so. Yeah, I like it. That could be an opportunity for a call option. What I would do is pick up, if you're going to play a call on this, like a 7 May, and it's trading right now at $301, you could pick up like a 302 or a 305. So it costs you $1,000 or $890 for these. They are expensive, but you can make some quick cash on those. Like they print fast. They print very fast. And you've got a lot of time to make them print too. That's the way that I would play it, just to be safe. Just to be safe. And you can make some good cash. AMC is at 1042 right now, guys. 1042. Let's go. I gotta plug something in really quick. I gotta charge my phone. Just give me 1 sec. Charge my phone for work. Lamp, hold it down. There we go. All right. Check your Twitter DMs. Your heart has something to say. I checked it out, man. I definitely, I got back to you just a second ago, I think. JagX has been halted for the last 30 minutes. Huge. That might be for news. That definitely could be for news, man. I wouldn't be surprised. But JagX hasn't even been halted, is it? I don't think it's halted. I could be wrong. It doesn't look like it ever got halted. I'm not seeing it. When I leave the hotel, oh yeah, Lamp is coming with me. Lamp is coming with me. Lamp is mine. Lamp is mine now. Absolutely. Let's see where Microvision's sitting right now. Up like 0.5% on that, 1/4%, something like that. It's at 1339. So we're gonna break back over the volume weighted average price. That'd be a pretty solid opportunity for a good momentum swing, and you can make some good cash there. Let me come back up. Swing back up, swing back up. All right. Where was I at? I missed the beginning of the stream, but I saw AMC's DTC was skewed. I also remember you saying it was important way back in the day. Update an ape. Oh man, days to cover. So that days to cover is skewed because the volume is biased, right? It's not up to date, right? That the volume is weighted over a 3-month average period. And if you look at the daily volume over the last 3 months, it's inconsistent. There's no consistency in the least bit, right? So you're not getting a true, oh, that's Microvision. You're not getting a true face value on value, or on volume, right? So look at this. You saw 1.2 billion. Like this asterisk right here already skews the number. Like that's messing up that days to cover number. So I'd imagine it's a lot higher than you think it is. I would imagine somewhere between 3 to 5. I haven't done the math, but if somebody out there is a smart ape, smarter than I am, do the math and let us know, because I don't think it's less than 1. I just don't see it. I don't see it. We've got 10,600 people watching right now. If you are new to the channel, it is great to have you here. Welcome to the Gorilla Gang. We are absolutely blessed and happy to have you. It does mean a lot to me. Drop some gorillas in the chat if you are new to the channel. This is the first time watching. Let's get a warm welcome for all the new lady and men apes out there who are cooking with Crisco. Great to have you. We're watching AMC live price action right now. 1050 and 1048 are the 2 largest sell walls on the level 2s. We got 38,000 and 34,000 shares waiting to get filled on both of these different cent marks. Right, so that's going to be a pretty tight price zone to push through. I'm going to label off this exact price zone with this box, right? So we need to push over this box, and that is going to be significant. So a lot of shares need to get filled right there. That's going to be a huge level of resistance as it sits right now. Any good picks? A solid buy to hold, $50 to $100. I always feel like I buy so late, and by the time it's falling in momentum, please help, much love. So I just bought into Microvision for a momentum swing. It took a nice dip intraday, and I think it's going to have a trend continuation. So I think this is a good dip buy if you want to take a shot at it. I think it's a good long-term stock, to be honest with you, but it's got short-term momentum if you want to capitalize on it, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it does, I would say. Clove really wants this break over the freaking, the volume weighted average price. It's just taking its time. Just taking its dang time. Can we run again soon? I'm jealous. Oh my God. Trey's running shorts. You guys are so funny. Gustavo, thank you. Oh, we hit 7,500. Look at that. I didn't even realize. We hit 7,500. All right. All right, you know what? We'll pop her back. The next number is going to be 10K. We get to 10K likes intraday. I'm going to be logging off at about 12:15 because I got to go in and do some stuff. But keeping it light. I'm not putting back a lot, but we are going to give you good cheers and a toast, right? So a light amount. Good cheers and a toast to the community out here, right? What are we going to do here today? You know what? This is going to be a simple one. This is just going to be a pat yourselves on the back if you're making cash. On Monday, I talked about Microvision. I thought that it was a good opportunity for some call options. And I know there's some people in the chat right now that are rocking some disgusting call options on Microvision. So if you're able to buy into Microvision on, 421 or 420, right? 419 or 420 and print some call options today and tomorrow, you're making some good cash. Drop some gorillas in the chat. This cheers is to you. So bottoms up, my friends. Beautiful. Sitting at 1337 right now on Microvision, respecting and ascending level of support. It found a nice bottom. You got a George W set up right here. Good double bottom setup. That is what a George W is in case you're new here. We've got that nice George W mug, which shows you exactly what a George W looks like. It is a great bullish reversal pattern. Beautiful one. We are loving the price action here on the day. This has been an absolutely filthy day. Loving everything about it. AMC is sitting at about $10.39, just consolidating. Volume is back down a little bit, but it's still high. 29 million on the day is definitely higher than we saw yesterday, and it's a trend in the right direction. So I'm going to do something really quick. I want to pop over to Matt Coors' stream and show him some love. We're going to show the Duck Gang some love. Matt Coors. Just going to pop in and tell him that we care about him. Let's do it. The typical intraday Matt Coors Love Foundation. Here to pop in and say hi and pop out. Duck Gang. Bam. There we go. Money. There you go, Matt. We're cooking. We are cooking. I sound like a fangirl, but can I get my first celebrity follow from the King Ape on Instagram? I'm Agramante. Did I type that right? Agramante. You're not popping up. I'm not seeing you, man. Yeah, shoot. I don't know. Is this it? I'm not seeing you. I apologize. But no, fangirl, you're good. You're good. We're chilling. 2.03 days to cover on AMC. Thank you, Ghost. Appreciate relaying that message for me. Are you good with Max Mar? We're good, baby. Yeah, me and him are best buds. We talk all the time. Me and him are really good friends. We've actually been thinking about doing a little bit of a channel together. If you guys want to see that down the road, we're thinking about doing a joint channel where we just have discussions and podcasts about different stuff happening in the market. Could Gush get back to 2016 prices? Let me look. I'll give you my thoughts on it. 5-year? It doesn't look like it right now. Gotta be honest. It's got a long ways to go. Honestly, I would think this is a short ETF, if I had to guess, but I don't know. I've never looked into Gush. Oil and gas? I'm not bullish on oil and gas. Maybe in the short term, but not in the long term. Definitely not in the long term. Clove. How's Clove rocking right now? Oh, she wants it so bad, man. Come on. Do it. Get that break over the volume weighted average price. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Microvision, still at ascending level of support. Want that break over the neckline. That'd be beautiful. Been in since late January. Now to 101 shares. Hey, there you go, baby. There you go. Money. Subscribe to your YouTube Premium just to listen to you in the background at work. I don't have a YouTube Premium, I don't think. Oh, you subscribe to YouTube Premium. That's good, man. There you go. There you go. I try not to play ads during the live streams unless I'm going to go step away and do something really quick, but I appreciate that. You're the man. You're the man. Asked you about Wish the other day. Confirm reversal. Wish. It looks like it. I would say so. I would say so. Looking at the 3-month. Yeah. Yeah, I would probably... So we got it. We definitely got it. A break over this descending level of resistance. That's a confirmed reversal. 100%. Definitely. People who have jobs that have no connection 4 months. How to maximize profits when this blasts off to the moon. Also thoughts on Safe Moon. How to maximize profits who have no connection for 4 months. The problem with that is that you just don't know when this is going to finally rip. Like, you want to be able to keep track of this day by day because you just don't know when the day is going to come, you know? So what I would say is just track this as much as you can. Not necessarily like sweating over it, but you know, hourly updates or set price alerts. Like you can set a price alert for over $15, $20, and when it hits over 15, 20, you're sitting good. You're sitting really good. We don't get ads because I don't play them. I don't play them. I try to let you guys just enjoy the stream. Can you wish my wife Pam and I a happy 15th anniversary? You're both hodling. AMC to the moon. Hey, happy anniversary to you and Pam, Chris. Hope you guys are cooking with Crisco. Get some drinks. Get some drinks and enjoy life for a little while. Great to have you here, my friend. Absolutely great to have you here. Do it. Get that break. Get that break over the neckline. You want to so bad. You want to do it. I know you do. I know you do. Dylan! Dylan's in the chat. Dude, you're the first subscriber I ever met. Not going to say where, but we met while you were in OKC. Just wanted to say still here and still watching. Dude, I remember you. Dylan, get out of here. You think I'm not going to remember that? That's freaking sick. I met Dylan. That was the first subscriber I ever met, and he's in the chat right now. Drop freaking Dylan in the chat to recognize Dylan. The first subscriber I ever met in real life. That's sick. Good to have you here, man. Amen. I have 10.5 calls for April 30th. Would you sell at end of today or hold into tomorrow? Rob Lamp. Lamp doing her thing. Lamp is doing her thing. Personally, what I would do with your 10.5 calls, this is just me. You do what you got to do, my friend. It depends on what price you bought them at, what your average price is, if you're up or not. But what I would do is take profits on maybe half of them if you're up and let the other half ride. So you're at least covering your initial investment and there's no risk of you losing your premium. Because worst case scenario, you're wrong and... you know, as long as you take half, you're wrong, and you locked in, you know, a net neutrality. But if you're right and it continues to run, you make a lot of money. A lot of money. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to Michelle. Appreciate that. Dan says, I've been unemployed since last February. Wife has been fighting health issues. Our bills are piling up with 2 toddlers to feed. We're all in on AMC, and you have an amazing voice of positivity for us. Dan, I know how that feels to struggle. I really do. I'm wishing you guys the best. I hope that you guys are able to hold on, hodl on, right? What I will tell you is I was homeless at one point in my life. You know, I know how that feels. I know how it goes. I know how tough that can be. Like, there's never going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. But keep putting a foot in front of the other, man, because you never know what opportunities are going to present themselves. A year from now, you're probably not even going to recognize the you from today. That's what I've always told people. Sent a super chat earlier. You went to the bathroom. Logan. I haven't missed it yet, man. I don't think. Logan. Oh, any good picks? A solid buy to hold. $50 to $100. I always feel like I buy so late. And by that time, it's falling in momentum. So my answer to you was Microvision. I bought into Microvision for today because I think it took a nice dip. It dropped down to about 1282. And I think it's going to have a good shot at a continuation run here on the day. Pretty decent volume. And it's just that lunch break lull right now. But I think it's going to have a nice run. I think Microvision will have a nice continuation trend. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what she does. We'll wait and see. All right, coming back down. Kurt Pearson says, my brother, that's my brother right there. I went and visited him in Texas last weekend. I took a small breather from YouTube and the internet just to lay low and have some fun with the gang, and it was an absolute blast, man. You're a beast. Trey, can you get out to shout out to my wife Malika? She loves your dance tonight at Ed Cat. John, shout out to your wife. I hope she's cooking. I hope she's doing well. Hope you guys are all doing well. Take your glasses off. There you go. The smolder boulder was popping. Should we do some ASMR? Glasses. Keyboard. Subway cup. All right, I'm done. Rusty Wright says, glad I tuned in on that YVR talk earlier. I need a small win from somewhere. AMC. YVR? Is it moving now? Is it moving? Up? Yeah, it's up. It's definitely up, man. That looks good. Trey, Ghost needs your attention. Tell Trey to check days to cover AMC before he leaves. It's important. So I did see the days to cover is like 2. That looks good, man. Check the days to cover now on Ortex. I can do it. It's at 0.93 on Ortex, but it's a skewed number. It's not a fair representation of the overall volume. It's a little bit skewed. That's all it is. Days to cover, days to cover. Let me check the Discord. Anybody have the days to cover calculation? Let's check her out. .03 days to cover might even still be off. Oh, okay, I got it. So people are saying 2.03. Let me get a confirmation. There it is. 2.03. 2.03. That looks filthy. Yes, sir. 2.03. Money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That looks good. 2.03 is a days to cover, which is significant. Anything over 1 is good. So the higher that days to cover number is, the harder it is for shorts to come out profitable on their positions, which is beautiful. You love that sort of stuff. That's exactly what you're looking for. Zoom is up 16% right now, guys. It is finally getting a nice move. It wants to break that dollar mark so bad. Holy freaking crap. All these small cap stocks are just moving. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. We missed that Zoom call. This didn't end up doing what I thought it would do, but it's definitely on the upswing. It's doing something nice. It's doing something nice right now, my friends. That is looking nice. 2.03 is huge. You're absolutely right. Be careful with SafeMoon. That they are supposed to take 10% off every sale to dissuade selling and give 5% to the community, but stories about some losing up to 50% when selling. No accountability. Ponzi scheme / scam. I'll have to look into it, man. I'm not going to say either one way or the other, but what I will do is take that into consideration when I'm doing some research. I'll try and fact check that. My plan is to look into it this weekend. Danilo, I did look into Facebook. Hopefully you're able to catch that. I covered it earlier. When AMC hits 100K, you're going to buy a lamp and new shade. Yes, sir. We got to dress her up real nice. A nice looking shade. Hoff V is dipping. 10% right now. Up 10%. Yeah, it's taking a pullback. It's underneath the volume weighted average price right now. I'm not stressing over that a huge amount, but that does look that's a pretty tasty looking dip. You're looking for a bounce confirmation, right? So if it gets a bounce off of support right here at about 363, that'd look pretty good. Unless this is a false break underneath the volume weighted average price. Watch for 5 minutes, right? If you get a 5-minute candle that opens and closes below that VWAP, then I would consider that a true break, but we haven't quite got it yet. Gotta love the OnlyFans shorts. Well, I'll have 2 950 calls. 10 10:03. I think I should hold it, take profit, and buy more calls. I'm never against taking profits, but I think you've got some leeway there. I think you've got some leeway to let them run. Personally, I would hold them, but that's just me. You do what you got to do. Just some big insurance news. I haven't made a video on Sensonics in a minute, but I'm still bullish on them long term. Let me look at, no new news yet, but I'll cover these again down the road, this stock. But they finally broke out of their downward moving channel, which is great. That's exactly what you're looking for. So to me, they're a long-term stock. I would just average down as it continues to drop because I think they're going to do good things. Trey's Collarbone. hey, what's up, Trey's Collarbone? How you doing? Good to have you here. Send you a DM on Twitter. District 12 Kitty, not a dead cat. AMC to the moon. Let me look at this. Let's see what we got. District 12. Let's see. Not a dead cat. Do we watch this? We'll pull it up. We'll give it a quick shot. Wait, am I getting copyright claimed on this? I'm nervous I'm going to get a copyright claim. I got to be really careful about that sort of stuff. But I have it pulled up. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Tell me who was depressed yesterday that we still love him today. We haven't forgotten about him. I run Lamps and Shares Twitter. He can DM whenever. Amen, adult newborn. He's absolutely in our thoughts. You know, it's important to always recognize that sort of stuff because you just never know how much people are hurting. So I appreciate you reaching out. And if you are watching right now, my friend, just know that you've got people around you if you need it. 100%. Microvision is at 1327 right now. Small micro pullback, but nothing to be stressed about in the least bit. You're looking at a retracement of 38.2, so somewhere around 50% would be ideal. You're looking at somewhere between, I would say, 50% and 61.8. This is about where I'd expect it to pull back to. That is what I'm looking at currently. Trey, I have those. So do you think the June 18th $40 calls on AMC will print? I think they've got potential to, for sure. I just wouldn't invest any money that you're not willing to lose is all. Because if you're wrong, you lose all that premium, especially since it's so deep out the money. But if you get them in the money, dude, you'll make stupid cash. Like ridiculous money. You get paid a lot. A lot. Trade to 600 plus. Amen, friend. Amen to that. Guys, we've got 10,000 people watching right now. This has actually been great viewership. You guys are awesome. It's great to have everybody here. We are cooking with Crisco, having a great day. AMC is sitting at about $10.39 as it sits right now, just consolidating, right? This is looking a lot like what we saw yesterday. You look at the 5-day chart. We had a great push intraday at the market open, and it consolidated all the way up until about 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then it had a nice move. I would not be surprised to see something very, very similar to that here today. It's looking like a really similar setup. So I don't mind this consolidation. The consolidation is absolutely A-okay with me, my man. My friends and family. Trey, I can't thank you enough. You have grown my knowledge and confidence in the market. Also, I made $3,700 in SafeMoon. That would be going to AMC. Dude, Caleb, that's what's up. Money. Glad you made cash. We need the cat song. Hey, we'll play it when I go on my next little break. I'll probably take a quick pee break somewhere in the middle of this. All right. Love when Trey eats me. Oh my. Trey's donut. You guys, I don't know. I do not get it. You guys are so crazy. I love it. Texture, taste, details, how it looks / made. Score of donut. Oh yeah. Exactly. El President of Donut Reviews. One bite, everybody knows the rules. No rookie numbers. No rookie reviews. Did you say good mouthfeel? You are suspect. No, it matters. It does. It truly does. Quack Attack, Easy Long Hold, DPLS or AITX, do some DD. I love AI companies. AITX to me is a solid opportunity for sure. Definitely. I agree with you. You got to try Brits Donuts in NC, Hoddle. I'm going to have to. I love donuts. When I move out to North Carolina, it's going to be a place I check out. What do you think of Doge right now? Follow back on Instagram. BPT Danny, huge fan, bro. What do I think of Doge? Doge, I think, is going through a little bit of a consolidation phase. I think the hype is pulling back a little bit. I think the volume is likely dying. And it's consolidating okay. I don't mind it. It looks like it was a little bit of a false break over descending resistance, and it continued on this trend. So what I'd be looking for now is a break of this descending level of resistance. It needs that push, and if it gets over it, you might have a trend continuation. It's green on the day, about 5%, which looks good. I don't mind that. Yeah, T is GME done for real. Lost thousands on OPTS in past 2 months. I've 5 OPTS left for 5.7, 160/165, down 3.6K on them. Thoughts on just dumping them? Nicholas, there's a reason that I'm in AMC. That's my personal opinion. I think that GameStop is definitely able to run. I mean, I don't think it's an us versus them sort of thing. I just think AMC is better set up right now. I think that's all that it is. I'm sorry that you lost cash, man. I'm wishing you the best with whatever you decide to do. Skills, your thoughts. Is Skills still running? I know that it ran through the pre-market and then it pulled back. Oh, man. I mean, that's a pretty gnarly pullback right there. That's dirty. Wow. Jeez. Down to 1660. That's rough. It hasn't bottomed yet. It hasn't found a bottom yet, so I wouldn't touch it. That's just me. That's just me. How did AAL do after I pulled out? Wow, it dropped. I timed that pretty well. That's funny as, geez, yikes. Well, that's that ain't it. That ain't it. Clove is down 1.76% on the day. Really just consolidating right now. It's not getting any sort of hard push. If it gets back over the volume weighted average price, it could run for the rest of the day. It just hasn't done it yet. The day is young. It's 11:13 a.m. right now. Market has been open for a little over 9:30, about 2.5 hours. Yeah. So there's some time there. We've got a lot of time with those May 21 calls. $9 strike. $9. Thoughts on NMTR? 9 meters under? I made a video on them in the past, I think. Only 1 or 2, but it's up pretty good today. Definitely. All right, let's take a quick look. It might have broken this downtrend. So you're looking at a descending level of resistance. You got the 15 EMA hooking back up towards that 200 EMA, which is good. It's run pretty nice today. It's choppy, very choppy. So I wouldn't day trade this by any means. But if you're swinging it, that's a good reversal for sure. I don't mind that at all. Fibby Nacho retracement says AMC will hit 10K.011. Money, man. You're right. I am also on your Discord. Thanks for everything you do, brother. Hey, Bobby, you're in my roommate in college. His name was Bobby, so that kind of hits home. If you need anything at all, you let me know as well. And you can drop a message to the moderators and see if we can get you on board, man. Definitely. I appreciate you. During the squeeze, after curling hits, of course, limit sell or market sell. I know the answer, just getting all the info. So if it squeezes in the pre-market or after hours, you have to sell a limit order. Personally, I like limit because then they see exactly how much you're asking on the stock, right? That's a game changer. So I'd probably set a limit order. That's just me. Unless you're selling on the way down, in which case it's okay to set that market. It's not as big of a deal, but I like hitting the ask. I like hitting that ask pretty high when I'm selling. Definitely. Hiakman Placento. 891 on Clove. Getting a little bit of a bounce off that support line. 893. That doesn't look bad. And it looks like Microvision is starting to curl up as well. Let's take a look at this. Up 6.4% on the day right now. It did dip down to that little zone right here, and then it bounced immediately after that as we were hoping that it would. So that looks good. I don't mind that. That was a picture-perfect Fibonacci retracement. A lot of strength on the charts here today. Broke this ascending level of support, unfortunately, but it is still rocking a nice gain on the day. Up 6.4% for Microvision. Any news on FST merger? Is it worth it? I honestly haven't tracked FST. I got to be honest with you. I don't know who they're merging with, but I can tell you what the chart looks like, and the chart looks like people are excited about it. Definitely. It's on an ascending level of support. It's a very slow burner. I mean, they're going to get faster gains in other places, but it's definitely still on the upswing. So I don't mind it. So Medica is still running? Is it still running? Up 15%. Yeah, she's looking dirty. It was at 99 cents, so it's pulled back. It looks like the beginning of a bull flag. A really nice bull flag at that. Nice. Digging it. Digging it for sure. Great success. If AMC hits 100K, I'll get my leaky weaky tattooed. Oh, man. No one's asking that of you. No one's asking that of you, man, but you do you, brother. You do you. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I've got a lot of tattoos, so I'm not one to talk. AMC, look at this. The George, big fat, you know what it is, W. 1042. Look at this nice W setup. Get a break over this neckline and get a test of that 1050 mark. That would be absolutely beautiful. 41,000 and 36,000 shares between 1048 and 50. So that's going to be hard to push through. Waiting for a push through those numbers. And if we get it, it should be a nice little runner. Super Skepto says, where is your sends position, Trey? So I don't hold any of my long-term stocks in my Webull portfolio. All the stuff that I've got in here is very, very, very micro short-term to make extra cash to put into AMC, or it's AMC, and that's it. I'm all in on AMC for a reason. This is my all-in AMC portfolio. June 4th is National Donut Day. Can we get a 7-hour donut review live stream? Yes! Trey's donut review! Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be fun. I'd be down. Webull versus Fidelity, Webull. I transferred out of Fidelity for Webull. I like it. Just bought 1K shares. There you go, Alan Lee. There we go, baby. There we go. Never was a dead cat. Never is a dead cat. Never will be. If she's napping. She's napping. Getting ready to load the boat. Who's gonna carry the boats? If I sell AMC on Robinhood and out it on a cash card, can instantly put it in Cash App and buy AMC back there. That sounds like a move. I don't mind that. I mean, you do what you gotta do. I don't mind it at all. Definitely. Torchlight is running. Up 14%. Yeah, it's choppy, but it's moving. That's a pretty nice day. That's a nice day for Torchlight. Definitely. Definitely. Let's move on to Whammy. Whammy is a long-term stock. Unfortunately, it's stayed pretty stagnant for a while, but it's still on my radar, 100%. I like this company. I really do. They broke out of their downtrend. It looks to me like they're getting ready for the next upswing, right? Finally broke the downtrend. If you get a nice wide-range candle bar engulfing candlestick pattern confirmation, you'll be looking at something really nice. For anybody wondering how much money I've got in AMC, I've got $37,000. That is my total position in AMC as of right now. AMC, oh, I gotta scroll back up. AMC cup and handle on the 5-day chart. Oh wait, sorry, that's attendee, not cup and handle. Let's look at this. Oh yeah. You know it, man. It's obvious the numbers and the technical data is an absolute easy setup for AMC. What would be the reason that it never squeezes? You're spot on, Jerome. I don't think I just don't see it. I don't see how it doesn't. Numbers are numbers, man. Numbers don't lie. They just are what they are. I just can't see any possible way this doesn't run. We're at 10:45 right now, guys. It looks like it's going to try and take a stab at this 10:48 mark. We're waiting on it. It's Trey all day. How you feeling about Zome? The average down, I'm looking for 77 cents. Have we found a false bottom or we're looking for another run? Let me look at Zome real quick. I think it's a pretty heavy run. I mean, 16% seems like a pretty heavy false breakout. I don't know about that. I'd say this is pretty fair. I would say it's a pretty fair little move. 73 cents looks like a good bottom for me. Definitely. Hey, Trey, I asked yesterday, but I didn't hear a response, but I wanted to know your thoughts on VXRT. I said yesterday they might run up. Well, they are. VXRT. Yeah, they're up. They're up pretty good. They're definitely up. They broke out of their descending level of resistance. They've got a great, clean break yesterday. I don't mind it. I mean, it's a pretty picture-perfect setup for a breakout of a descending level of resistance. It took a long time, but it did it. Definitely did it. There it is, man. Why don't you read Super Chats? I'm reading them right now. I got a lot to go through. I'm a little bit behind. That's all that it is. Thank you to Nathan. Trey, I've been way down on LMND forever. Do you think it has more room to run after yesterday and today? Thank you for all you do. LMND. Lemonade. Oh, yeah. Lemonade's got room. It's just been on a downtrend for a little while, but I think there's a lot more room to go. It's trending up, and if it's 15 MA crosses over the 200 MA, you're looking at a dirty runner. It could do something disgusting. Really nice. For anybody wondering what I'm selling on the way down, not on the way up. Sold everything, doubled AMC, 323 shares now. Mike in the chat, baby, let's go. I wish you luck, man. Just know that there's risk involved, right? There's nothing guaranteed about the stock market. We don't know everything that's going to happen on a day-to-day basis, but I have enough confidence that I'm in with $37,000. Double digits. 1046, 1047. We're very close to that 1048 mark, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. Don't forget about work. I haven't forgot. I'm watching the clock. I'll have to head out of here at about 12:15. That's when I have to wrap up the stream, but we got a lot of time left. We got a lot of time. I do not sell. I buy and hold. Oh, we love those puns. Trey, I'm so scared of using options, but should I be? Thanks for all you do, man. Paul, if you don't know about options, you should be scared about options, because if you don't know options, you don't know how to play them, and you just pick one randomly, you're gambling. You have no idea what's going to happen at that point. But that's okay, because we can learn options, right? Options are very learnable, and if you manage risk very well and limit your exposure to options, you can make good money. So I'll show you a video that I made if you want to check it out. This is talking about call options 101. How to buy call options and what you need to know in simple ape language. It's a 25-minute video. If you want to watch that, I'll be finishing off here in about an hour on my live stream, and you can pop over here and it walks you through exactly the things that you need to know about how to play options. The big thing that you need to know is don't use your whole portfolio for options. They're a supplement, right, to your foundational structure of investing. Because if you're wrong on an option, you lose your premium. You don't want it to happen to you. So it's a supplement. Don't make this your whole portfolio. That's the best thing that I have to say about that. If there are people out there, if there are any YouTubers out there who are telling you to sell your stock and put it all into options, I would not listen to that. I would not listen in the least bit, because that is just super, super risky. And if you're wrong, you're flat broke. So just be careful. That's all I have to say, right? There's risk involved with options. Check. You're not going to get me, Josh. You're not going to get me. I fell for that before. You're not going to get me that. You're not going to get me with that. Do you think E-Trade is a safe platform when the squeeze happens? I have 938 on E-Trade. I'm scared they might do what Robinhood did. I think E-Trade is pretty safe. I don't mind E-Trade. I think Robinhood is about the worst it gets. Robinhood is nice for the fast transaction processing and the simplicity of the platform, and that's about it to me. That's about it for me. I don't mind E-Trade. I don't mind E-Trade. AMC is at $10.46 right now. Waiting to see if it gets that test of 10.48 and 10.50. If it gets that break, there's nowhere. I mean, god dang. I mean, the spreads are there, but oh my god, these are loaded. These are jacked up right now. Jeez. Microvision looks like it's finally getting a little bit of a curl as well. Testing out this neckline. A break over the neckline should bring a nice little push. 13.45. 13.45 break is going to bring itself over to the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. When we get back over that volume weighted average price, this thing could run intraday. That would be a dirty, dirty mover. I would not be surprised in the least bit. Guys, I'm telling you, Microvision has got some strength to it right now. It is riding a beautiful, beautiful ascending level of support. You got multiple touch points. It is winding up for that break over this neckline resistance with 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple top setup, right? If it doesn't get this, that's a quintuple top setup, and you're hoping for a bounce off of this ascending level of support. This is good because you're stair-stepping higher lows, right? It's a weakness in sellers. Weaker high, weaker low, weaker low, right? It continues to ride. Weaker low, weaker low. You're setting it up so that eventually you get where you need to go. But the buyers are either staying stagnant, they're remaining just as high, or stair-stepping higher, which means buying strength is increasing, selling strength is decreasing, and it looks like we might get that push over this level of resistance right here. So that looks very, very good. Guys, I'm telling you, the psychology of charts tell you a lot. You can learn a lot, and it's super easy to learn, I'm telling you. You just keep tuning into these live streams, and I'll give you these little tips that I learned from the god of technical analysis, Rainer Teo. I take no credit for anything I know. This guy is the absolute wizard. If you want to learn anything about technical analysis, this is your man. 1.05 million subscribers, and for good reason. This guy knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right. Hey, Trey, can you check out Neo? Earnings coming up. What's your thoughts? I think Neo's going to have some pretty solid potential. Definitely. So if their earnings go well, I mean, what I like is that 15 EMA is about to hook over that 200 EMA. That's a really key moment right there, because it hasn't done it in a minute. And if it does, you've got potential for a really solid runner. I mean, look at this. Last time it did it here, it ran all the way up to 67 bucks. So if you get that nice, I'm not saying it's going to go to $67, but that's a momentum shift, right? So if you get that momentum shift over 67 bucks, Neo should be a nice printer. It should make you some good fat cash. Definitely. They drew first blood, not me. John Rambo. Frederick, you're totally spot on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for that. The wedgie, too. Thank you for that as well. Appreciate you, brother. Winning. OCGN starting to get volume. How's the volume looking there? It's hanging right below 1048. We're waiting on that. Ooh, look at that. OCGN. It broke this beautiful flag setup right here. That is looking really mean. That looks real nice. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. 741 break. It wants this this high right here. OCGN looking really nice. It's been trading over the volume weighted average price the whole day too, which is really, really key. That's a big game changer. Definitely. Microvision. Don't want that false break. We don't want that false break. We want a hard push here. That'd be key. Get that hard push and you can make some pretty good tendies on Microvision here. That'd be nice. Real decent. AMC stands for Apes Make Cash. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thoughts on Green Box position? Green Box. Dang, how about that? That's a pretty good little piece today. I don't know if I'd take a stab at it yet. It's a good reversal, but I want that 15 EMA to hook back up towards that 200 EMA. I'm not convinced. I want pure confirmation. I mean, it's just starting to. That 15 EMA is just starting to hook back up towards that 200 EMA, but I want confirmation for a trend continuation, right? Otherwise, that could just be a false break. I could be wrong. I could be wrong for sure, but if you take a stab at it, just have a trailing stop loss set for a couple percent. That's the best way to play it. We got a nice George W on AMC. Also, let's break Twitter and retweet AMC Day. You see, let's get some. I already sent it out, man. I sent it out. Should we do it again? Should we do AMC Day again? Send some love to my brother, Kenji Yang. He's homeless and is having mental issues. Holding 3K shares of AMC to the moon, baby. Hey, Kenji Yang. I don't know you at all, man, but just know that I love you. And know that other people in this community are thinking about you too, man. Seriously. I've been homeless. I know how that feels. I've had mental issues. I know how that feels. And sometimes when you're in that mental spot where you just don't really feel like anything's going right, you just got to look around the corner and see everybody else that's in your corner with you, you know? Keep pushing, man. I was homeless for 6 months, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, man. You're in my thoughts. Without a doubt. Thanks for the hot V analysis. Got in after you looked at it yesterday. I'm up 15%. Give the lamp a high five for me. Kapah! Hey, I'm glad you made some cash on that, man. I'm glad you made some cash. It had a good setup. You're just looking for clean breaks. You get a clean break over descending resistance, entry point, bam, cash, print, easy. It's technical analysis is simple. We just have to be making sure that we limit our exposure to a certain place. That's as simple as it is. Here's something that I think is important for everyone to realize, and I learned this the hard way. There's not going to be an opportunity to make good money in the market every single day. There's not. Sometimes you're going to have a day where there's just nothing that's popping. Sometimes you'll have a week where there's nothing popping. 2 weeks where there's nothing popping. And the true discipline comes in when you don't take trades on the days when there's nothing there, right? It's so hard. I mean, that can be incredibly, incredibly hard to not test the waters and see if you can make some cash, but you're better off making no trade than losing money. Way better off. All right. Let's come back here to AMC. 1043 right now. Seems like it's pulling back just a hair. So pulling back just a little bit. Tried getting that 1048 mark. It hasn't quite got it yet, but it's still winding up, still consolidating, waiting to get that hard push over that major level of resistance. We got a slight ascending level of support, waiting for that break over that line. And if we end up getting it, that should be a pretty nice little move. But we are still way over the volume weighted average price. I have seen the media sentiment turn more positive lately. What do you think about them enticing non-apes to buy it to stack the deck with weaker hands? Jonas, I've seen it too, and it's actually really freaking cool to see. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hopefully they continue to play it that way. I think they realize that they're fighting a losing battle. Definitely. I see people asking about why I was homeless. So I've been independent for a long time. My pops passed away about 5 years ago, and me and my mom didn't have a great relationship up until just recently. We started talking again probably a little less than a year ago. And I just lived on my own, and I had some really bad medical issues, right? So my eyes got messed up, and I didn't have full health coverage, a couple years back. So I lived out of my car because I was $30,000 deep in medical debt. That was on my credit cards, all maxed out. My cash account was always negative, living literally paycheck to paycheck. I couldn't even afford the minimum payments on my credit cards because of how bad my medical issues were. And because of that, I lived in my car. I didn't have any place to live. I couldn't afford rent. It was for a whole summer leading into college. I just lived on bananas and ramen noodles. It was brutal. It was tough. I'm not going to lie, but life goes on, man. You just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other because you never know when things are going to turn around. I mean, if you told me back then that we'd be doing AMC and that life would be a completely different scenario than it is, that day, I would have never believed you. I'd have thought that my life was over, but you just never know when things turn around, man. That's as simple as it is. You just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And you might be thinking, like, how could this be me? How could that ever be me? Like, this guy's some special situation. And I'll tell you right now, I used to think the same thing. But you never freaking know unless you just keep showing up. Grit, skill, timing, and luck. That's all it is, right? You got to keep showing up. You got to keep working hard. You got to hone in on your craft, lock in that skill. You can't control luck and timing, but if you just keep showing up, one day that luck and timing will line up with you, right? People say they're not lucky, but people that say they're not lucky just haven't shown up enough times to get lucky, right? Because luck doesn't favor anybody. Luck favors the persistent. I sent you a special lamp on Twitter. Oh, I'm excited for this. Let's check it out. It was from Cootery. Cootery. Let's see. Resend me a message so it pops to the top, and then I should be able to find it. Resend me a message, and I'll find it for you. You rock, Trey. Hope all goes well with your heart. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, Bob. Appreciate that. Thank you. You're the man. Microvision looks like it got a little bit of a push. Microvision's pushing a little. Yeah, up to 1369. It wants to test out that volume weighted average price. We got a little bit of momentum rocking on freaking Microvision right now, boys and girls. That's looking real nice. Heck yeah. Lamp, all power. All the power is in Lamp. Up about 2.6% on that, $34. Nothing crazy yet, but you lock in those small gains day over day, and you can make some pretty decent cash. So, amen to that. You guys are all so nice. You don't have to drop all this stuff in the chat bar. I'm just trying to answer a question. That's all it is. Ghost, I did the same thing. I didn't talk to my mom for 4 years. I went through 4 years of pure hatred. I didn't want to talk to her for a very long time. And I just realized, like, when my dad passed away, all the things that I wish I could have told him, because I was an angsty freaking teenager, man. Like, I just wanted to bitch about everything. Like, and there was nothing in life that could ever make me, like, I was a happy kid, but, like, it didn't take much to piss me off. I'll tell you that. And when my dad passed away, like, I'm a completely different person than I was after, before then. And I just realized, like, if that ever happened to my mom, I would just wish that I'd, clean things up. You never know. If AMC moons, I'll easily have 20% towards the house. Thank you for doing the good work. Learned so much from you and all the apes. Nathan, that's what it's all about, man. I'm trying to pay off my house, too. I want to buy somebody a Tesla, and I want to buy myself a Tesla Roadster. I want to pay off my house and live a good life and take care of my family. It's too easy. Let's go, 500% Microvision. That would be disgusting. If Mavis went up 500%, oh, boy. Trey Kachiga! Been tuned in for 99% of the live stream since the first AMC rip, my friend. What call option strike date are you personally bullish on? Would you wait for a dip before buying? So I like just barely out the money call options on AMC. So if I was to pick one, this is what I would look for. I would look for probably late May, early June, and I would pick up like a, what are we trading at right now, 1044? I'd pick up like an $11 or a $12 strike, because that gives you're a little bit out the money, right? So you have an opportunity to make some good cash because they're cheaper, but the risk isn't so high that like you have to have a moon phase for you to make cash on it, right? Because we don't know when we're going to get the squeeze. So what happens if it goes all the way until early June to squeeze, then you just lost out on that. So I'd much rather play the early, the lighter out the money call options for a later out expiration date. So I'd look at these, 11 and 12 bucks. You make some cash on that, it starts to reject a little bit, you can lock in the profits and rinse and repeat over and over and over. All right, resent the lamp via DMs. All right, there we go. Boom. Gorilla lamp. That's sick. Yeah. Let's go. Dude, that's sick. I love this. I love that. Oh, man. I gotta bookmark this. I gotta buy that, dude. That's freaking cool. That's gonna be a collectible. AMC, look at this. It's at 1047. Are we gonna get a little push right here? That might get a little test. That might get a test. If shorts liquidate to cover shorts, what are your thoughts on people investing with these hedge funds? Hedge funds play with other people's money. They're going to lose money. Hopefully insurance policies cover these guys, but they've got a good shot at losing a lot of money, which really sucks. You think Clove could rally today? I think so. Yeah, I still hold my call options. I think there's money to be made here. It's a little bit red, but it's like stupidly red. It's red by about 1%. Like, you're not going to just go straight up, up, up every single day, unfortunately. There's swings, there's ups and downs, highs and lows, right? So it reminds me of this sort of situation right here, right? Ran a little, pulled back, ran a little, pulled back, right? It does this consolidation stuff. Hard move, right? Hard move. Now it's doing that same consolidation phase, which is why I moved it out to May 21st, right? I think there's going to be a good opportunity for cash here. I'm going to continue to hold. I think there's money to make here. I really do. I believe it in my soul. AMC is moving. Is it moving? Did it get that 1048 mark? We got to check. 1050. It pushed 1050 for a sec. Holy crap. 39,000 shares at 1050. I can't believe I almost missed that. Jesus. So it pushed through this big sell wall that we were just talking about here. Is it going to get that move over 1050? That is going to be critical. 1050 right now. 39,000 shares to push through to 1050. If it gets that hard move, we're looking at a pretty decent little move. That would be nice. 39,000 shares to wait. Right, we got to get that through 30. That's 36,000. We got a nice push in volume right here. We're up to how much volume was that? 211,000 right there. 1050. We've got this, guys. Come on, this will be a new intro. We're coming close to intraday high. 1065 is the intraday high right now. 1049, 1051 in that candle. Holy Toledo. Look at that. 581,000 in volume on that 1 minute candle. 1051. We ate through that 1050 wall. Now we just need a little bit of volume to follow through. A little bit of volume to follow through. We got oh man, that's huge. That's huge. That's looking dirty. That's looking real dirty. I'm loving it. What do you think about Safe Moon? I want to put a video out on it. I'm going to do it this weekend. I haven't looked into it enough to give you a fair opinion. Trade Mode James says, thanks for checking out my channel yesterday. Much love and respect. Let's chat Mavis soon. I got you, man. I love Mavis. Mavis is my girl. Mavis is my girl. We'll do it. Trey's 9.2 donut imperfect. I love it, man. That's too good. You guys make so much. Oh, I can't handle you guys. You make me laugh. You make me laugh so much. It looks like it's pulling off of that 1091. 1051, I should say. Microvision sitting at 1361 right now. 1374 is the high of this last couple of hour of trading, coming close to that volume weighted average price. Still respecting this ascending level of support. We're waiting to see if it's going to test out that volume weighted average price, and if we get it, you can see a nice intraday run. Waiting on that right now. Waiting on that move right now. That is what we're hoping for, my friends. AMC, man. How did you learn to read these charts? I learned it from Rainer Teo. Hopefully you're able to catch that. He is on YouTube. Showed you guys the YouTube channel. Watch him, man. Watch him. You learn everything you need to know from that guy. Definitely. Sorry, I sent a blank $5. I gotta scroll back up. Send a blank $5. Peaky Weeky at DNMR. Yes. Danimer. Down 8%. Oh, man. That's a dip buy right there. That's a great dip buy. Broke the VWAP. Broke the VWAP really nice and hard. 23 bucks right now. Is there options on this? Let me look at the overall charts. I don't know if I'd play options, actually. It's still in a really hard downtrend. So if you want to play a swing position on this, I wouldn't touch it. But if you want to day trade it, there's opportunity. If you want to day trade it, there's opportunity for sure. I think, yeah. I mean, it's over the volume weighted average price. So the average price of whatever people have paid today is in the green now. So I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Look up the SYEP program. The hedgies are desperate. I'm going to have to bookmark that. The SYEP program. The Seattle Youth Employment Program supports young people from qualifying income households and communities that experience racial, social, and economic disparities. The goal is to increase youth and young adults. Is that the right one? SYEP program. I'm going to have that bookmarked. I'm going to read into it. I'll have to read into that. Are we going to get a push for 1050? 1045. Might have been a false break, but we'll wait and see. It might get a second chance, second stab at that. Newly subscribe to your channel. Thank you for all the good things you do. Your thoughts on CSCW. I covered this earlier in the video, but I'll look at it again. And welcome to the community, by the way. Good to have you here, brother or sister. It looks like it's found a bottom. You're just waiting on that 15 MA to cross back up to the 200 EMA. You want it hooking in. If you have it hooking up, that 15 MA, the blue trend line down here, you're looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind that. All right. Check DM again. Just explain some Dogecoin to Mars. Let me look. As of right now, the issue has been brought up to Trust Wallet and they haven't responded regarding SafeMoon. So like I said, man, I'm gonna look into SafeMoon more as time passes, but I just don't know enough about it to give any opinion. You guys don't have to convince me, I promise you. I'll come to my own conclusion and then we can kind of talk about it from there after I make my video. But I just don't have an opinion on it yet. I can't give you guys any opinion. I don't know a lot about it. I've seen that it's been running, but ALPP, that's what it was. Oh my God, that was from the live stream yesterday. ALPP was the crazy stock that ran up a stupid, ridiculous amount. I'm almost certain of it. Let's look at the 6 month. Yep, there it is. There it is. This is the stock. So yesterday I was talking about a stock that was trading at like a penny that went up to a stupid, ridiculous, like $9. This was the stock. I don't know if you guys were in this live stream yesterday, but I was trying to think of whatever the heck it was. And this is the ones. Like, this is your 1 in a million OTC market stock that rips. Like, just dumb. It was trading at 3 cents back here. It went all the way up to $9. I mean, you're talking about the like lifetime gains. Like, that's almost more money than people will make on AMC. That's just stupid. That's dumb. Like, I can't fathom that. You know what's ridiculous is I was choosing between this and CLWD, and I picked CLWD, which ended up doing nothing. If I picked Alpine, man, life-changing money. That would have been ridiculous, because I put $2,000 into CLWD. If I did that at 3 cents back here, what would that come out to? 2,000 divided by 0.03 is 66,666 shares. You multiply that by, we'll just say $8. You're looking at 533 grand. That would have been dumb. That would have been stupid. I think about that all the time. Like, God, why did I have to pick? Like, I flipped a coin. I was like, these both have similar setups. I don't know what's going to happen. And I went with CLWD. Biggest mistake. That coin screwed me. That coin screwed me big. But anyways. Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate that. My portfolio is half AMC Gamestop. My portfolio is staying neutral. I will keep holding on both. Feel like Gamestop will bounce to 159 by end of day. Holla apes. Hey, there you go, man. Seriously, you can make money on both stocks. I think both are going to rip. I think both will have their opportunities. 155 by end of day. I think I can see that. Yeah, I can totally see that. 100%. I can't believe how choppy GameStop is. Look at this. Look at the choppiness. There's no flow. I can't believe that. The volume is really, really low on GameStop today. Incredibly low. AMC is at 1042 right now. What's this 420 coin? Released 2 days ago on 420. Get in early. People are going nuts over this. Huh. How's Microvision doing? Oh, I'm up a little bit. Up 4%, $54. Yeah, it's ripping. It got the VWAP, boys and girls. There we go. There we go. Took a stab and we're getting it. And AAL, unfortunately, just pulled back and is not. So I'm glad I pulled that out. That was a good move. I made like $5 on it, but I pulled it out. Up 4% on Microvision right now. Didn't put a lot of cash in it. Most of my cash is in AMC, but whatever little extra liquidity I've got, I put into other stocks just to make some more money to put into AMC, and we're doing something with it. We're doing something. There we go. SOS squeeze is entirely possible. It could definitely happen. I can't guarantee anything, but the short interest on this stock is incredibly high. Incredibly high. If it continues to consolidate and ride this ascending support line, you're looking at a very high potential to have a good run. Zero short availability on Fintel. Is that for AMC? Let's check it out. AMC, 6.5% up on the day. We're going to check this out on Fintel. Or as I like to call it, fake Intel. Yeah, zero. Still at zero. iBorrow Desk hasn't updated because there's no shares available, I'm guessing. Why Fidelity doesn't let me put a limit sell so far from the current price? That means if the squeeze happens, I wouldn't be able to put a limit sell. You will, but you're going to have to wait until it starts to run more. As it continues to run, you're going to be able to adjust your limit order. That's the way that I interpret it. All right. Let's come to MVIS. Did it hold the VWAP? Did it hold it? It's testing it right now. If it doesn't hold, we've still got an ascending level of support now, a new one. We got a new ascending level, right? So you're looking at sometime within, I would say, the next 8 minutes or so, it'll either break this ascending support or it'll hold that volume weighted average price. That's what we're waiting on. OCGN squeezing right now, people are saying. How much is this up on the day? 17%. Man, filthy. It broke this consolidation phase finally. I imagine that AMC is going to do something pretty similar to this sometime intraday. What is the best way to buy into a stock? I'm constantly left bag holding. You want to predict the upcoming moves. You don't want to chase the runners, right? You want to buy low, sell high, buy dips, sell rips. So it's scary because when you buy dips, you don't think they're ever going to recover. But when you buy the dip and you go up 5-10%, I mean, some people, like their whole strategy is just dip buy and sell after it goes in and bounces back and recovers. You can do that a million times. Like, what's an example of a stock? I can't remember the name of it, but it dropped from like $100 down to 20 or 15 or something in a single day. And some people got in that at $12 and doubled their money off that dip buy, which is nuts. Yep. Thank you to Epix Gaming. Dumb Ape Economics. Published author, DM'd you on Twitter. Let me know if you need help writing that doc. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you. I've actually thought about writing a book. And I have no idea what direction to start. So if you ever wanted to chat about that, I'd love to. I'd love to be able to talk with you. Yeah, just shoot me a message if you're down for that. But I've got you. Hey, fellow vet, you think low volume can make days to cover longer, which takes their profits and could lead to sooner squeeze? 100% utilization good for us. I think it's entirely possible. Yes. That days to cover as it continues to go up, you're looking at huge tendy town, man. I'm telling you. Man, there are so many movers today. This has been absolutely disgusting. I can't believe how many stocks are just running. Look at this. Microvision is just rocking right now. This is looking good. We're up 4% on our buy zone from $13.34. That's looking beautiful on the day. Taking those small gains, my friends. Taking those small gains. That's what it's all about. Guys, I got to take a quick leaky weeky. So what I'm going to do for you is turn on Lamp. Lamp is going to hold down the fort. Then we're going to put on, I'm glad that's empty. Goddamn Subway cup. We're going to put on Not a Dead Cat for you. I'm going to go take a leaky weeky. And you guys, I'll be right back. Promise you. Today, my friends and family, my fellow Gorilla Gang, we're back again to give you a little more of an update on ticker symbol AMC. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. We got a George W. Foreman here. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. And we got a George W. It's not gonna be bullish. It's not gonna be bearish. It's gonna go ape shit. Hope you guys like that. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Let's go. Not a Dead Cat. You know what it is. Not a Dead Cat. Not a dead cat, guys. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. This is Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. Not a Dead Cat. And we got a George W. Ooh. The big fat. You know what it is. George W. All right. We're back, baby. Lamp, you held down the fort, but you didn't do a very good job. The stock started going down. That ain't what it is. That ain't it. What are you silly chicken?
Was around $17 a share.
Clove trying really, really hard to hold on to this right now. Holding on to that 883 is going to be critical. Gotta be critical. Trey, can you look at AIV? It's been on a run. Thanks. I got you, man. Aimco.
Planning for your retirement is easier than you think. Learn more about our
thank you, Holly. I
IRAs
appreciate you thinking
rolling over
that.
an old
Thanks for that opinion.
401k today.
Oh, man. It's on a nice uptrend right now. Definitely. I don't mind it.
When
the
it
15
comes to
this is my favorite kind of swing
food,
trade.
beef's
My favorite kind of swing trade is its exact setup.
America's farmers
that exact
and
setup looks
ranchers have been
beautiful. I would take a
working
position.
hard to
I don't mind that
improve
at all.
their craft for many
I don't mind
years,
that at all.
And
That
in
looks
turn,
good.
we're raising more sustainable beef.
What do you think of
We
EGLX?
call it
Financials and future look
stewardship,
solid.
caring for our land and
EGLX.
cattle.
Look at the financials really
You
quick.
call it sustainability. The cattle herd in the U.S. is 33% smaller than it was in
Ooh,
1977,
filthy.
but we produce about the same
That's
amount
disgusting.
of U.S. beef.
That's really
Less
solid.
cattle, same beef production. This was obtained through better animal health and welfare, better
Dang.
nutrition, and better genetics.
Oh, I didn't realize. All right, we turned it off. We turned it off. My bad. My bad. But that looks good. I like this. I like that. That looks very, very clean. Beautiful, beautiful, disgusting growth, man. Honestly, that looks good. That looks really good. Why do you advise people to move to Webull, owned by China? Ask you to submit social security and driver's license to open an account. Yikes, says bitter snuffleupagus. Because I enjoy Webull, and I don't actually think they're owned by China. I know that they've got relations with China, but I don't think they're owned by China. Let me look. Founded by Wang, a Chinese executive who had worked in e-commerce giant Alibaba and smartphone maker Xiaomi, Webull is headquartered in New York, but is owned by Fumi Technology, a Chinese holding company that has received backing from Xiaomi and other private equity investors in China. So this is actually a company that's stationed out in New York. They're not even in China, right? So they've got relations with China, but it's based in America. But to each their own. I represent the company because I think that it's a good company. I wouldn't use the platform if I didn't like it. It's that simple. All right. Please show us when you exit AMC on the way down. 100% will. 100%. Hi Trey, thank you for all your work you put into AMC. Learned so much. What do you think about of the new YOLO Taken project? I haven't looked at it. Token. I haven't seen it. 10% tax on transaction. In order for the token to allow the community to earn easily and efficiently, we have implemented a 10% burn on transaction. 6% redistributed. Oh. 1 quadrillion YOLO. I'd have to look into it. I don't know anything about this. I got to be honest with you. I'm not super up to date with crypto. I'm not. I got to be honest with you. But I'll look into it, man. For sure. Check out SOS. I can look at this real quick. AMC is really selling off right now. It's down to about $10.31. Broke that ascending level of support and is definitely getting shorted right now. SOS is riding an ascending level of support on the grand scheme of things. If it gets a hard move over, I would say, this level of resistance at about $4.50, you're going to see a hard push. So that's what you're watching for. Hard break. Microvision at 1365 right now. Little micro pullback. Looks like it's a setup for a George W. or a Head and Shoulders. We don't know yet. We got to watch and see how it pans out. But it definitely is looking like it'll get a bounce. You got a long freaking bottoming tail on this candle right here. That's a beautiful looking hammer candle. I like that. I like that for sure. AMC was number 7 trending on Twitter. Instead of slowly dropping to number 29, it just disappeared. I noticed they did the same thing with GME a couple months ago. I think it's on purpose, man. They're trying to keep the people quiet. I mean, they all work on the same team. I'm telling you. I don't think it's an accident that Matt Coors' YouTube account has been just getting slapped. It's been getting slapped. It's been getting schwacked big time. Like, all the issues he's had with his YouTube for literally nothing. I don't think it's by accident that he's talking about AMC and he's getting schwacked right now. Will people be able to sell multiple times, little by little, without triggering the maximum day trade restrictions that Webull has? On AMC, when it runs, you'll be over $25,000 in equity. I mean, unless you have like 10 shares, but if you have less than $25,000 of liquidity in your account, then no, you can't avoid that. Give me your thoughts on Givo. As a fellow ape in Minnesota, I appreciate what you're doing. Love this show, brother. Thank you, Andy. Minnesota will always have a place. They'll always have a place for me. I just don't like the cold. I'm not a cold guy. I like being warm. Looks like it's found a bottom. The 15 EMA is hooking back up towards the 200 EMA. I like that. Broke the downtrend, which is good. Volume is nice and consistent. It's a good investor stock. I think it's a good buying opportunity for a swing. Definitely. Definitely. I like that as an entry. Check out AquaGoat Finance if you're into Binance trades. It's my first big pump and I'm still holding it. Do you guys think it has SafeMoon / Elon Gate potential? These hype animal cryptos are doing well lately. It's insane, dude. It makes no sense. Literally the liquidity in the market is all just getting pushed around. It just goes here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there, over and over and over and over. It's so nuts. It's the market lately has just been a cluster. I mean, it makes no sense, some of the stocks that are moving. But if you're making money, man, without a doubt. All right, Minnesota. What do you think about the trades on AMC from January 26th to February 1st? I think a lot of it was kind counterfeit shares that didn't exist. 26th to February 1st. Yeah, heavy volume, man. I mean, the float at the time was 150 million shares. So to see that much volume off of 150 million shares tells me that there's more shares circulating than should exist. There's no way. You want to tell me 150 million shares circulated in the market? 300, 6, 9, 12. They would have had to circulate 8 times over. You would have had every single share trade hands 8 times to get 1.2 billion in volume. That makes no freaking sense. Explain to me any situation where that makes sense. It doesn't. That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense at all. That just doesn't happen. Like, let's look at Apple. Ready for this? Apple, a typical day in Apple. We'll just go with a high day, right? A high day of Apple's trading. Look at this. 184 million in volume. What's their total shares outstanding? 17.1 billion. 17.1 billion to get 184 million shares of volume that day. Let's go back even further. Get a higher number, right? 374 million. 17.1 billion. What is that? 5%? It doesn't make sense. It makes no freaking sense. It makes no sense at all. There's no possible way that you would have AMC's total shares outstanding or their free float, either number, right? Trade 8 times over in a single day. That makes no sense. It's just not possible. It's not possible. So I think this volume over here is very indicative of the fact that there are likely shares circulating that shouldn't exist. IOUs and IOUs and IOUs. And the crazy thing is that the people that are trading IOUs are probably us. I mean, think about it, because when an institution shorts into the market, they get their shares from the DTC, right? They request liquidity, they request shares to make all these transactions happen. They get these shares, short them into the market. They could be IOUs, maybe they're real, maybe they're not, but they short these into the market, and we take them, we buy them from them, right? We buy these IOUs, and we are probably holding shares that probably don't even exist. I mean, who knows? Who knows how many? It doesn't come back on us. At the end of the day, there's no way that we would know. We didn't do anything malicious. They did. They're the ones that did it, so they're gonna have to clean up the freaking mess, which is why I'm so bullish on AMC, because I don't see any way to get out of it. I don't see any way to get out of it. It's just years and years and years and years of malpractice that has led us to exactly where we are right now. It's just messed up. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Recent lamp via DMs. Oh, I checked that out. Is there any airlines you like now or later? I thought that American Airlines would have a nice little push today. I was genuinely surprised to see that it was really flat. It's down a little bit, down about 1.36%. I made a little bit of cash on it. I'm up just a hair, but not enough for anything significant for sure. I like Delta. I don't know if they have Delta Airlines. I think these guys will do pretty well for sure. And it's got a nasty George W. That's disgusting. That's just a disgusting George W setup right there. That looks really, really nice. On the 3-month, that's a good dip buy too. 15 EMA is hooking back in towards the 200 EMA. That looks like it could print. AMC is at 1037 right now, getting a nice bounce back off of that volume weighted average price. Yes, sir. Let me get back up on this. How much interest are they paying daily on shorts? Last I saw it was 26% short bar fee rate. Check out the open interest on the $40 618 call. Hella smooth brains, me being one. Yes, sir. Let's do it. June 18th. That's 3 days before my birthday. 63,000. Woo! If those print, man, that's nasty. That would be disgusting. They cost 33 cents right now. Not bad. Dang. Trey, second time, long time. FBIO, please, or DNN. I'll go to FBIO real quick. Fortress Biotech is up 6% today. Nice little push. Wow, that looks good. It's back on the upswing. So the 15 EMA is hooking back up towards the 200 EMA. That looks like a really, I mean, if it crosses over, that's a swing trade potential without a doubt. That would be dirty. That would treat you really, really well. Belfort tweet? What did he tweet? Let's check it out. Nice. There it is. Kong. Let's go. El Lobo de Wall Street. There it is. We have the same birthday. David, June 21st, huh? There it is. My B-Day also on June 21st. George and David. Rocking the same birthday. We love it. We love to see it, man. I'm running with you on Mavis. What's your exit? I think it's got some room to run still. I'm going to watch it, but I'm looking for a 5 to 10% gain on the day, unless it has some crazy momentum, in which case I'll keep riding. But I'm looking at 5 to 10%. If it gets over this volume weighted average price and it holds it, you're looking at a nasty run. I mean, it could do something really disgusting, really, really nasty. I wouldn't be surprised with $14.50 or $15 on the day. It already almost hit 15, so I'm watching for a retest of intraday high, and it's testing out that volume weighted average price right now. Can you look at ATTIC? Is that a stock? I'm not seeing it, man. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not sure what that is. I apologize. Quick Ortex, Peaky Weeky, OCGN, you demand. I think it's pretty heavily shorted if I remember right, but we'll double check. We'll double check just to make sure. 0.16 up on short interest for AMC on the day. OCGN. Utilization is 100%. Short interest is 18%. Cost to borrow is 4.92, up 0.88% short interest on the day. A lot of shares out on loan. Free float on loan is very high, and most of these are being shorted. So good squeeze potential. Little less so than AMC, but it's there. It's definitely there. Microvision is just hugging right beneath that volume weighted average price, man. Ooh, it's close. Love your channel. We are all in on AMC and still buying. Can you explain selling on the way down when it squeezes? Can it pull back a little and then shoot up more? Thanks for all the non-financial advice. So you don't want to sell in a dip for sure, right? Dips are different than selling on the way down. What I mean by selling on the way down is the squeeze should last multiple days. And when you have the end of the road, you're going to see something similar to what I think GameStop did, where it has slow drop downs, right? Where you're going to see a couple days slow swing back. So let's look at GameStop on the 6 month. We'll just do the yearly. So look at this. 483, 406, 318, right? This would be an example of selling on the way down. I would take profits probably at $320. And sure, you leave some room on the top. You don't make as much, but you bought in it, $20 or $10. So your overhead is still so good. I mean, your profits are solid. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. So I would much rather sell on the way down and leave some off the top and not kill the squeeze. That's just my opinion. So you're looking for a couple day continuation where it just continues to drop, right? That's when you call it quits, in my opinion. It's going to be tempting, though. I'm going to tell you. It's going to really test you. It's tough. It's tough. It's going to be hard. 420 coin at 420 coin, 1 million liquidity. Thank you, Zach. Joe says, attention, sign at 27 cents per share, only 1.35 million free float. Sign, really? Wow, that's pretty low. That's a low float. It's an OTC stock. That could do something. It could. Definitely. I don't know how heavily shorted it is, though. 420X. I don't know anything about it, man. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know anything about that situation. I wish I could give you an answer, but I just don't know. You should write your book in crayon. I think that's the only way. That's the only way to do it. I'm not behind. Don't worry. I'm watching. I've got about an hour. I'm gonna be heading out of here in a couple minutes, but I've got some time still. I love the help with the book. Just hit me up. Thank you, man. Ortex has short borrow interest down to 8 and change %. How? So Ortex is it takes a different aspect of the number, right? I personally believe that it lags a little bit behind the rest of the short borrow fee rate numbers, but I don't know for sure. I'll have to dig into it. Ray Jones, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Your YouTube is still running, mate. Oh, thank you for that. I did turn it off. I turned it off. All right, guys, I'm gonna head into my job. I'll be back here later today to make another video on AMC, give you guys an update on some DDs, some different numbers, whatever it is. I'm gonna dig into if there's any new research that's out there that I think is worth talking about. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you would do me a favor on the way out, just drop a like. If you want to see more live streams, we do live stream every single day. Consider subscribing. That way you get notified when we pop on. Appreciate everybody popping in. So AMC today, guys, great day, up 5.5%. The Ortex numbers are looking absolutely beautiful. We've got 100% utilization. This is OCGN, but AMC is still just as good. AMC is 100% utilization. We've got 36.69% shares on loan. You've got 23.47% short interest numbers. Cost to borrow on this is not correct. It's actually about 26%, which is incredibly high. Right, you're looking at some really good freaking things, man. My friends and family, my fellow apes. I'm gonna read through the rest of these super chats. Just make sure that I recognize everybody that dropped one. Thank you to Craig. I appreciate that. gonna pop back up. We've got Brian says, my guy. I did read that. I read that out to you. Hopefully you were able to catch it. Trey's Tesla. Vroom, vroom. That's awesome. Craig, thank you for that. Crisco, Richard, Gabe, and then Eric. Seeing a post on AMC Reddit saying the days to cover is 2.03. I saw that as well. So thank you to everybody. I appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back again here later today. Catch you all the next one. I wish I could stay longer, but I do got to go to work and do some stuff. So I'll be back here later and put out a video for everybody. But appreciate everybody immensely. Thanks for tuning into this live stream. Catch you on the next one. Peace and love, positivity, my friends and family. Fellow Gorilla Gang. Later. Much love.